yeah, we had that. Let me grab that real quick. Okay. Hello there. Good evening, Ninja Turtle. The first one here followed by the stream owns bot Nasty Dan. How do you do? What's up, Rub T? So we're whaling right now. Yeah, you know it. We be whaling Jennings right now. 100%. I'm blowing thousands of dollars on this event because it's so freaking awesome. You'd use code CHEERS at checkout to make sure I get money back on my own purchases or something. No, I don't know. No, what we're doing is we are giving this cute little Zoe dog here, give me a paw, some treats, and then, yeah, I don't know, we'll do more stuff. We'll do the things, the stuff, you know. All right, I want to see. Do you want this by itself? Yeah, I feel like you're kind of maybe in a mood where you're not going to be excited about that. Well, you licked it. All right, let's see. She's been pickier and pickier here. Let's see how she's feeling about this. I forgot. I tried to give her the yam treat earlier, though, and she wasn't having it. But I have a secret for the yam treats. I can put on a little butter. And then, as with yams in general, for anyone eating them, they taste a little better with a little bit of butter. But do you want this? Are you going to take it or no? Well, you nosed it and you licked it. Oh, God. Fine. I'm not giving you cod schmacko anyway. So here, you can start off with that. Start off with the greenie. Yeah, see, there's previous yam that I haven't even oh, my God. Anyways, what's going on tonight, guys? How do you do? What casual cashew? I was definitely wanting to try something else tonight, but man, I feel damn guilty if I'm not doing MCOC when there's the CCP drops going on. And more than that, because we got the sales event going on today, and like I did stream for like a little bit earlier when they went live, but not for very long. So I figured some people might want to talk about what they got and that kind of stuff. So here we are back with more MCOC. How you doing, Samael? My dog has yacked up stuff more appealing to this event. Wow. That is one way of putting it. That is for sure. Yeah, I've seen some people who are enjoying the event and excited about it. I'm not one of those people, and trying to work on exactly the I don't know. I've debated if I want to make a video discussing exactly where I think the failures are and what I'm not excited about, or if it's not even worth it. So finally got Bong and took him to rank 4. He rips. Boo. But yes, he does. Yeah, that's true. Boo. I'm booing your joke though. Boo. It's kind of good though. I gotta give you a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Take a lap anyways, Casual Cashew. Did you so you jumped ahead on the offers like I did, testing out my code and so forth? Let's metamorphosize. It's metamorphosing time. All right, I'm gonna put some butter on this. Yeah, I'll put. Well, do you want that one or no? Do you? Because I gave you options, Zoe. You get options with treats. Do you want this one? No, you're still kind of like turning your nose up at it. What about the yam one? No, you want meat or something, don't you? Yeah, I'm putting butter on this one. Hang on. This is the trick here. Let's go. Yeah, there's no way you're turning it down if I put some butter on it. No way in heck. Which I only had to do like one time. She really usually likes these things, but I think she's just like protesting lack of cod schmacko and whatnot. Let's see. Tis what it is. Oh, that's too much. That's your lucky old dog. You're a lucky old dog because that's like a lot of butter, Zoe. That is a ton of butter. Look at this treat for this old dog. That has way too much butter on there, Zoe. You enjoy that though. You do not need to be direct. Okay, apparently you do. She needs to be right there. Needs to be right there. Oh boy. Yeah, I even used the new code going around, moobs. Oh, thank you so much for the support using my code cheers, all lowercase CHEERS, cheers, to help out the old pupper dogs. Thank you, not moobs. Bastard. Failure is very straightforward in my eyes. I just don't give a dusty F about Ascension. That's most of it to me, I think. I'm not going to spend to get it. If I can cop a free key from the Realm event, well and good, but I don't buy the sigil. I'm definitely not going to start for this. I mean, I think there's lots of other benefits to the sigil, but that is a different conversation. What's up, Arun? How's it going? Suckamorphosis? Yeah, it's... I don't know how positive the overall reaction has been. That Ohio State Buckeye man, what's going on tonight? How are you doing? What's up, PP? You really shouldn't show the butter trick on stream. Next pay-to-win event, Kabam will put butter icons on everything. That could be. You know what? I'll delete this stream after I'm done. Yeah. She's also mostly licking it first before actually eating it, but yeah. No, I don't know. So we'll do some battlegrounds, we'll do some arena, we'll do some side event stuff or whatever. We'll figure it out. And yeah. Wrong, everyone knows this code is fart. That is not accurate. And I have it on good authority that actually, Samael, it's Casual Cashew who is a fart, not me. So it is yeah. Doing good. Looking forward to another exciting stream. I thank you for the kind words, sir. What's up, Zemo? Came to drop a like and hang out for a bit. Zemo, did you whale at all? I haven't looked and seen. Oh, dude, Zemo. The Mariners tickets was $36. I hope that's okay. Dude, like the game is sold out. It's gonna be packed. I am very surprised. I have never seen a game in freaking the middle of May, early on in the season, be this busy. I think it's college night, I think is one of the reasons why. But like literally I got 4 tickets for you and Truth and his wife and his kid, and then I had to get 4 tickets separately for me and my couple friends that are going. So we'll have to meet up during the game and check stuff out and whatever. But dude, we're not gonna be able to sit together, which sucks. We might actually be able to sit together because there might be no one around in some of the seats and stuff. But like, dude, the Mariners are not that good. And I guess maybe because of expectations this year, more people are excited, but like, I've never seen a Friday in May sold out. I was just blown away, and I was like, damn it, man. I should have just picked up tickets like a week or two ago and locked it in, but I wanted to get people, if anyone else wanted to go, time to, do it. But yeah, so we'll discuss more. I'll discuss more plans with you about how to get everywhere and everything. So yeah. Who wants to sit with you? Who wants to sit with you? Who wants to hang out with you? Whatever, Ms. Bell. How are you doing tonight? Don't say it or you'll summon her like Beetlejuice. Well, I mean, she is other mother's favorite. So, it is a true story. I'll spend 120 tomorrow. That's your budget for it? Okay, gotcha. I just don't know, like, because we were looking at it before. What do you need to actually get? You need like 200 some crystal. Like, I don't know, man. The rank up gems and stuff do call to me, of course. I do want them. I also don't like, I understand why they want continued engagement for doing the Realm event, and generally I am very much in favor of Realm events. But also on a spending event, I'm like, I want my stuff right away. I don't want to have to, wait. And this one, like the 4 to 5 gem is cool, but 450 points is 225. You're going for the 4 to 5 and stop. Is that in the Realm one, you mean? Because I don't really need the rest of this stuff that much. I mean, 6 stones are always fun, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's it's just bumming me out because I got so many damn units to spend, you know? Oh, they're just chilling, man. I'm gonna go get a sugar lemon cookie. Be right back. That sounds good. Sounds tasty. Cheers. If they had like 1 3 to 4 gem and 1 key for free, I would have said this is successful for that. Well, I've heard some people saying like for free to play, it's really good. And I'm like, okay, I'm not free to play, so maybe I don't get it, but like, yeah, I'm just not sure. What do we need to do still? I guess I still need points here. And then we need to do the Squirrel Girl one, so we might as well do this stuff, just get it knocked out. 20k units, you get the trade in gem. Elders get 4 to 5 gem. 20k, is that what it is? What's up, Giant Walrus? How do you do? 20k, I don't know. 20k for a 4 to 5 gem feels like a lot. And on the one hand, I kind of like that it's Saga, or not Saga specific. I kind of like that it's Ascension. So for any ascendable champion, because that's kind of cool. That's a good feature. But then on the other hand, I would have liked materials more in a way. I don't know. Like, I agree with Samael. I think in that like my main problems are that I just don't care about Ascension that much. So it being locked to Ascension stuff is kind of like, eh. But I mean, I like that it's more than just like say a tech 4 to 5 gemmer, you know what I mean? Like, so it being any ascendable champion is a win. And I do like that part, but it being based on ascendable champions rather than, I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings. 20k units would leave me with, you know, 37k still. It's not exactly like a small amount of units. And depending on how the July 4th offers go, I'm likely to buy something there. But they just don't really, you know, last year the July 4th offers didn't really do anything for me, so there's no guarantees. I think that's another thing too, is that like this had been my event I had most looked forward to because Omega Days was awesome. And then I felt like, so he's going nuts over here. I felt like the Heart of Fire was awesome. And so I think in some ways I'm a victim of my own expectations, but also now for like next year, I'm like, well, what the hell do I expect for next year? Because now I feel like we've had 2 winners and a dud. And if it's all about Ascension, then I don't know. What? Hey, why? Why? That's a lot of Borkin. Wow, Zoe. Why is there's a dog, there's a wiggle butt dog. That's very loud. That's very loud. Could you? Do you want that one? You can still have it. Yeah, see, you're turning your nose up at it. What are you're all like sniffing it and borking and giving me guff, and then you don't want to do, yeah, do you just, no, what's with this guff, and then you don't take the treat? And you don't take a treat. Well, you want the Dasequin? You want the Dasequin? I can give you Dasequin. You turn around and you sit. All right. All right. Frickin' Borkin dog. Good Borkin. I was gonna say for the banquet, I just want them to give us new 7 stars, even if we're not getting Kate or AA like hell. Let them give Loki a full rework or something, at least to be a new 7-star champion. Ascension just isn't doing it for me. That's basically how I feel too. All right, so you ready? You gotta catch them. There's always 2. 1. Good catch. What a good girl. What a good dog. And 2. Yes, good girl. Zoe dog on at least a 3-day streak. I'm pretty sure. Hey, uh-oh. A thing fell apart. I'm gonna work on that later. Yeah. All right. Yes. What a good dog. You got the treats. You got the stuff. You ate your foods. I heard you. This is it. That's what you get. No, that's it. That's all that's left for tonight. You got nothing else, Zoe. You just won't do it, huh? Do we gotta return to pet store? Because you won't eat it? Do I put butter on it? No, I'm not doing that. All right, that's it. You're done. I'm in the middle of something here. Thank you very much. Can you quit borking at me? Yes, you're a good girl. Good girl. Settle down now, Zoe. Ooh, Abdo broke it. It's true. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just not that exciting to me. Ascension in general. It's the lack of agency. If I didn't have to pull a champion 3 freaking times to be able to, so the thing is, like, I understand what they're trying to do with oh, I didn't realize the timer was going down the whole time. I paused it. I understand what they're trying to do with the whole thing of, like, when 7-star champions came out, right? You didn't get to choose what 7-star champion you got. It's RNG. You just open crystals. However, you then get to choose which champion you want to rank up. So when Ascension comes out, instead of 8 stars, you don't get to choose which champion you get ascended, right? And for that first level, that kind of makes sense. But for the second level of Ascension, that is essentially the same thing as ranking your champion up, and then you still don't get choice in that. And that part, I just don't like. Zoe, what are you doing? Hey, you're snorkeling like a pig. Hey, what are you doing? There's no cod. There's no. She's just licking the carpet, looking for remnants of treats she prefers. There's no cod, Zoe. It's not there. No, And I need to vacuum, I realize, but I'm not doing it right now on the stream. Zoe, hey, settle down. Yes, thank you. Lord. So yeah, I don't know. It's just this weird mixture of RNG with what is essentially a rank up that you don't get to choose, and that just feels bad and not good. So I don't know. Baktahwar, what's up, dude? How's it going? So with the question mark, you can trade that in for the 4-5 gem. Gotcha. I'm doing all these freebie things. If I get a null, I'm happy. If not, I might buy Sigil, but that's it. I mean, I think that's not bad for $10. Yeah. Stop spending units on crystals, Ninja. Was Ninja talking about spending units? Yeah, in general. What's up, Vitalik? How's it going? Spidey fan, hello. How do you do? Did you say you had butter on? I did. The yam treat. I put some butter on there, Pixie. This is a true story. Did you just call my sweet pupper dog a pig? You saggy, crusty fart, you. Wow. I am not that saggy and definitely not crusty. Yet. Settle down. She was like snuffling like a truffle pig or something. It's ridiculous. Zoe, cut it out. There's nothing there. It's what she does when she's not satisfied with her treat situation. Like, there'd be times where I wasn't ready to start the stream, and I'd be in the bedroom or something, and that's where she would always eat her schmackos, right? And so there'd be little, I don't vacuum every single day, and there'd be remains of the cod schmacko, and then she would just snuffle on the carpet, like looking like I'd never fed her anything in my entire life. She's just like, I need this right now. Why can't you give it to me? And it's her way of protesting because I haven't given her a new one. But we're out of the cod schmackos, so I don't know what she wants me to do. These are the treats we got, because at a certain point, she's like picky about eating the schmackos. So I'm like, dude, I try my best to please the dog, but it's not always possible. Can we get all the MCOC drops? You can. You can get them right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. And I realize I'm playing Null wrong. I'm just not paying attention, so whatever, we're just rambling. Thanks for the first time chat, though. Gilkai, hello. J-Dad, hello. Definitely onslaught for Squirrel Girl. Just did 150 bars in one run. That's what I've heard. Tis what I've heard as well. Abina Barrack, hello. How's it going? Destroyer, hello. Do I have to be Valiant to fight in threat level 5? Or Elder, yeah, one or the other, I think. I do believe. Not 100% sure, but I feel like I've seen someone say that, yeah. What do you do for like the best run? Because I saw some people saying like spam L1, spam L2, do something. I don't know what the hell. Got a Tuma from the box. Okay. So far I've pulled Dust, and that's about it. I don't know. I'm still debating on if I want to do like a video and buy some empowered crystals or buy some of the other ones. The lower ranked, like, another problem too is I'm a victim of my own success, right? Or my own whaling, because there's like, I don't know, freaking lots of like there's gems that you can get from the other crystals, right? The Midamorphosis crystals. But there's a lot of those, like, there's a reason I haven't ranked up a lot of those freaking champions, you know? It's like, how excited am I to rank them up? And the answer is like, not tons. Like, I'm not sure. First time chatter, yeah, sure. What's up, Asher, though? Thank you for the support. I never upgraded 6-star Onslaught because I got a 7-star really quickly, but AA cooks Squirrel Girl too. Yeah, and like Sinister does, right? For doing like threat level 4s, I mean. I'm assuming is what you're talking about. Do some BGs after this Abdo. New meta sucks. We'll check it out at some point. I'm gonna mess around with other stuff though too. SP3, SP1 spam light ending combos. Oh yeah, light ending combos. Forgot about that part. It all really like adds to the realm points though, right? So even if I go over what I needed, I'm just doing this because it adds to, helps people out, I guess. Helps us all out. I think. DJ Khaled spinning the crystal over here. What? He's agreeing with you? Yeah. Alright, so I think that's that one done. At least. Oh, you used my Midamorphosis diss. Oh, you read the title, which no one else does. Congratulations. I am the storm who's approaching. How's it going? Welcome to the dark side of the force. We don't have cookies because I eated them. Wow. Disappointing. I really could have used some cookies. Oh, well. Pixie said she was going off for like a lemon sugar cookie, but she did not say that she brought enough for the class. Which seems like BS to me. I completely forgot about the side event stuff. Morningstar, clear health bars when fighting. Oh, it's just the other ones. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Got the Abyss sent over a tenner. Whah! Getting a big shot in return. Got the Abyss, thank you very much for the tenner. Cashew, why are you addressing this to Cat? I taught you better than to spam SP1 with null. I'm disappointed. I'm a disappointed god now. Wow. Wow. Somebody thinks quite highly of themselves. I mean, he did name himself God of the Abyss, though, too. So, cheers, God of the Abyss. Thank you. I've seen people who are like, no, I just spammed SP1s and I got like 2 million bars. So I don't freaking know. I'm just like, do whatever I gotta do. Now I gotta make more cookies. You and all the other ones. Out of 20 crystals, I pulled 3 1 to 2 gems. Only have 1 I want to use. Hopefully these new better champions are assigned better to come next. So you can use them on any ascendable champion though, right? So if you get new champions you don't have who are ascendable, you can use it on them. It's like, that's a good thing. But it's also kind of like not that exciting if you're hoping for a champion. That's, yeah. Oh, we get more points for an ascended champion too, though, right? Let's see how Storm does. Yes, you're right. It helps us all out. Okay. What's up, Inslane? How's it going? That means all new champs like Bong, Ruby, etc. That's my understanding, at least. So yeah, that's cool. But also, how likely am I to get those champions ascended either? Like, so I guess it's cooler for whales, or specifically whales who open crystals. I don't think there's, with Storm Pyramid X, there's no way to like keep her shocks up, right? Whoops, damn it. That was not how you're supposed to do that. I'm supposed to cancel out of that, not just fire it. Like when you put the shocks on, you can't refresh them like you can with regular Storm, right? Wait, that doesn't, that's no, again. Well, that was lame as F. What? Why did I do that? That was like the worst damage I've ever seen. Why does Squirrel Girl have some way of like mitigating Storm's damage? Because that was not impressive. Did I not cancel out of that correctly? Huh. Chilling and watching the boys. Right on. This doesn't seem to be the right way to go. What's up, Blaze? How you doing? Good evening. What up, what up? Just dropping a like. Have a good night. Cheers. All right. Thank you for the like. Have a good night as well, sir. She has massive energy resistance when you knock her down. Oh, well, that's crappy. Who the hell knows anything about Squirrel Girl? Huh. Shucks. I use Gentle. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just use Onslaught, but I was like, oh, well, this will be maybe a fun thing since she is ascended. Or I thought maybe try Dust or something too. But this seems more kind of just like a waste of time. But we already started it, so might as well get it. Keep after it, I suppose. Svent feels so weird to me. I had fun ripping through the side quest. And I like free realm stuff. But I'm not enticed to spend anything on Ascensions. Again, I think that's what we've been discussing, as being the main problem for a lot of people is just that it's not necessarily that the event in and of itself is bad or poorly thought out, but just that there's a lot of us who just do not care about Ascension. So yeah, I don't think you're alone in that. Okay, come on. We got like a minute, whatever left. Let's just do this. You know what? God, I was gonna say, like, just kill me and get it over with. That's fine. I don't really care. Get another bar, maybe? Yeah. Mistakes were made. Why not Onslaught? Because none of your freaking business, Spidey fan. That's why. Jesus Christ, man. God. Do everything around here myself. No, because I said I wanted to try something new. Why not try new things? Just for fun. You know, like, whatever. I've used Deadpool X-Force and just spam special one with 10 slap charges and cleared 100 bars. Nice. Nice. Ooh. No, it's the node energy resist. Oh, she doesn't have it. It's that. Okay, gotcha. Don't call Squirrel Girl a potato stormy. He's rude. Wow. Well. Well, I guess we're choosing. No. There you go. Let's go for Onslaught, I suppose. kind of curious about Dust or Danny because they're ascended, but like Danny doesn't really do. Dust could maybe hit some big stuff. Maybe we just do Onslaught. I thought you knew the nodes, hence why I asked. Come on, man. You know me better than that. You think I'm reading anything like this? Meant for Jack, not Squirrel Girl. What was meant for Jack? Ronin can fully cheese, but he won't last long with recoils. Ah, okay. Can be. What? What? I've already shot past where I wanted to go, but whatever. Automod didn't like that. The unslut? Yeah, if I would totally allow that. I'm just not. Well, I'm playing a game at the moment, so not going to stop playing just for that. Adjo's head kind of looks like someone dropped a peeled potato in dog hair. That was a very creative insult. Thank you for that. That feels nice. I definitely, my self-confidence needed that today. So yeah, appreciate it. Wasn't really mean at all. Definitely not gonna cry myself to sleep tonight thinking about that. On my huge pillow. For my huge potato head. What am I doing? Okay, let me actually, I need to pay attention to this and try to play Onslaught right. Dust can do some bars. Oh yeah, how'd your massage go? Did you feel all those? Did you feel all loose and limber? Yeah, better. Yeah, my arms are my right wrist feels weird for some reason. I don't know. I play too many goddamn video games to keep my neck down. So strangely enough, my neck and arms kind of hurt, and so she worked on my back and my neck and my arms and whatnot, and they feel better. So yeah. All right. Now we should start to clear a few bars, right? Ah, damn it. Risky. Come on, extend them pauses. Whoops. Damn it. Keep thinking she's charged into that, and she does not. Come on. Couple seconds left. Let's do it. I got over 100 at least. All right, well, one more time like that will be okay. Stop Abdo. Stop Abdo what? What's up, Cisco Kid? How do you do? What's up, James Jones? If we got to choose a champion, we ascended this event would be so much harder. Hit so much harder. Well, I mean, I think Ascension would just hit harder, right? Like if I could upgrade, if I could ascend, even if it costs twice as much, if I could ascend my Papa Luke or my Kingpin or champions I actually like to play, like sweet, you know, like I just taking away that agency and not letting us choose, because it's Ascension is a rank up. The first one is a pull and awakening kind of thing where you're like, no, but everything past Ascension 1 is a rank up, which technically we can choose if we had freaking every class token we needed and 2 of every token we need for every champion, which we obviously don't have. And it's just like, no. It's a miss for me, you know? Don't listen to the nut. He shaved off most of his beard and now he looks like a sloth works at a brewery. Wow. There you go. You are quickly becoming my new favorite, other mother's favorite. How are you doing? I'm not even nobody's mother, but I am a motherfucker, so. I had like 120 neuros on her at one point. Nice. Who's good against Jack? No. Any armor break champion, I think. I'm gonna go annoy my sister later. All right, Pixie, later. Did you get the massage? Yes. Yeah, so I'm undoing the good work of the massage by once again straining my arms and my neck. Your neck, your back, using onslaught on the attack. I can see it, Enslin. I can see it. Yeah, I got a massage, got some food from the Lebanese place that I like, and came home, did a couple other things, and then tried to take a nap, and it was kind of successful, but not greatly successful. And then took a shower, and here I be. There might have been some doom scrolling at some point along the lines there. If I'm being completely honest, which that didn't connect. Nice. I don't know if anyone needs to be completely honest all the time. Shout out to those of you who are spending on this event though and already have used my code. Thank you guys very much. I did see some people have. It was very kind of you, helping out the old pupper dogs. Rip. So my Arath, how's it going? So my Arath, hello. Sorry for butchering that. Thank you. Try not to let those fall off. From one box you get Ascension and also 1 token, so 1.5 Ascension. No, but it's not just the box though, it's Ascension in general is what I mean, Spidey fan, of not having the agency. And yeah, okay, so you get 1.5, which is even more frustrating, which I have not spoken to them about, but I'm positive they of course did on a you know, intentionally to be like, oh look, you're only 1 pull away, just spend more units, spend more monies, and you can get the full A2 Ascension. You're already over halfway there. Dude, are you serious? Like, throw a heavy. Letting way too much stuff fall off there. Getting beat up. I was distracted by the squirrels. Damn it, everything fell off. That's not great. I think I should rank for my double ascended Maestro and Gentle. I mean, I took, you know, Meister up to rank 5, and he's, you know, probably hits quite a lot less hard than a lot of rank 5 double ascended champions would, but he's still pretty big pain on defense, and at that level, he does hit decently hard. How are we doing? What's up, Coral? How's it going? We're chilling. Still no whaling. I'm debating. I was gonna go look at the offers again because I haven't looked at them since this morning. Maybe like the $50 one. Because I'm curious to pop some Metamorphosis crystals kind of for myself. I don't know. How you doing, Carl? Did you like what you got? Have you got anything good? And please catch up with boys last episode. It's gonna take me quite a long time to catch up though. I'm like over a season or 2 behind. So remember, I stopped. What season did Starlight start looking really different? Was that season 3 or season 4? I forget. Because that's when I tapped out. I just remember one night being like, oh my god, this is kind of hard to watch, frankly. They're coming for me because I haven't wailed yet. Command sent the wambulance. Like, oh, he doesn't like the event enough, huh? Okay. Send a wambulance for this guy. Bro. Too little, too late. All right. I think that should be good enough, though. What's up, Messiah? Good evening. I came to boo Mofo, you bald cap wearing traitor. I don't have a bald cap, and I don't know what you mean about traitor. Dude, are you as like disappointed as I am that we're rematching the Super Bowl for the first day of the season? Like, what NFL jackasses decided that was a good idea? No, I just meant as info if someone didn't know. No, yeah, well, you told me to catch up. You said, please. I assume that's what you're talking about. Max spend should be about 200. That's all. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go look at it real quick again. Because it's been a minute since it's been since this morning. Maybe my thoughts will have changed. Who knows? I bought the sigil for the key, which is like my 4th or 5th sigil ever. Yeah, just remember it's automatic now, so cancel it if you don't want it going forwards. Oh, they figured it out, so it's at the top of the page now. That's a plus. I'm sure that probably didn't make them happy. Yep, there we go. So I was kind of thinking like, because like this here, what is this? So 10 Metamorphosis Elder Crystals, and you get a 3 to 4. I don't care about 3 to 4 gems that much. I literally just hit the Supreme Growth rewards where I got 5 of them. And like, I'm never gonna turn down a 3 to 4 gem, but for 10 random crystals that are RNG and a 3 to 4 for $100, no, that sucks. That sucks. This one though, like, I don't know. Cause you get more of the random ass RNG crystals and you get a guaranteed box champion. That's more interesting to me. For sure. I don't know. Another, oh, that's $70 for the 4 to 5 gem. So this one is 7-star ascendable champion, rank up gem 3 to 4. Okay. 7-star metamorphosis crystal. So this 7-star metamorphosis crystal is just the champion, right? It's not even an ascended version of that champion? Yeah, yeah. So you just get a key here and 16. So what, they give you a discount on the first one and then jack it up to 70 if you want to get 3 more? Yeah. I don't know, man. Class ascension tokens. Minor Metamorphosis Elder bundles, huh? 6 more Metamorphosis Elder Crystal 50 here. Oh, God. Yeah. All of this, like, you never really feel good when you're wailing out on this game anyways, but like that stuff actively makes me feel bad. Like, not worth it. What up, J-Dog? How you doing? Yeah. They usually do that for the first game. They don't usually have a rematch of the Super Bowl for the first game. That's not... I don't know the last time they did that. I hate there's no spend track reward thingy. Yep, that's dumb too. These are scam, really empowered wannabe. I think I would rather do those if I want to, but... I don't know, man. Just not that exciting to me in general. Okay, so we got those, but then we still want to do the rank 4, right? So I guess we do get empowered crystals from these. And I think I am at a place where I will get guaranteed ascension there. I bought a few things. How do you feel about it, Carl? Did you get anything you liked? That's been the trend to rematch Super Bowl for years now. Not in the first game of the week, though. Eeny, meeny, miny, morphosis. Am I misremembering? Or is it has been? Because, like, I feel like it's not usually the first week. It's within, like, sometime during the season, but I feel like it's not usually the first week, the opening game. And if you do level 4 fights, you don't need to play in the Realm event forever. What do you mean forever? Super Bowl rematch usually happens week 1, but not Thursday game. Okay. Maybe I am misremembering then. I don't know. It is the only thing I do really like about it is that the Patriots do get to watch us hang the banner, so that's kind of an extra bit of cruelty. I'm wondering if Ms. Rossini will be there. Somehow doubt it. I have no self-control. I got the keys and the 3 to 4 gems. I'm justifying it by saying that I need to catch up since I missed a year. That's just logic. That makes perfect sense, Coral. That makes perfect sense. How you doing, though, by the way, Mean Rhino? I don't think I said hi to you. What's going on? Nonchalant King, hello. How do you do? Thanks for the first time chat. Okay. So, do we... Yeah. What do we get here? Maybe we'll open up whatever we got. Do we get, like, there's the crystals in the other part too, right? So we should do that before we open anything. It's $50 for 16 crystals. I don't know. God damn it. God damn it. Why is this whales? I mean, no, I should save money for upgrading the stream, for getting a new camera, for getting a new freaking microphone, for doing all that kind of stuff. The Elder Crystals and 7-star crystals are pure trash, but I took Null to rank 4 so far, and I Doom Prestige. Have 2 more 3 to 4 gems, but still deciding. Well, and they will be available for, you know, for use on future ascendable champions, like new champions and stuff. So if you want to wait till the Titan roll over to use them, you can do that too. So, okay. What are we doing? Okay, so we're just gonna do like the lower levels here, I guess, real quick. Just upgrade the streams this event blows. Well, and see, that's my logic for thinking about it too. But I realistically speaking, I need money for rent and other things. Like, not for even doing that. It's just that in my mind, I'm like, I know it's not like a fair trade-off exactly when thinking about things in game as for thinking about things in the real world. That's just not reality, because it's like, it reminds me of gambling back when I used to work at the casino and I used to spend way more time playing blackjack or poker. I would have no problem betting hundreds of dollars a hand or whatever and losing and just being like, yeah, it's gambling, whatever. But then I would go to buy something new that costs a couple $100s and I'd be like, ooh, I don't know. ooh, like, I don't really know if I need this new comforter for my bed for a couple $100s, even though that's a thing that I'm going to have for probably many years and get lots of value out of. But, oh, betting like, you know, $100 a hand on blackjack? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's this kind of twisted mindset, you know? It's weird. Be very surprised if we make it to the top of the realm event. People would have to really want these ascensions. Some people like this stuff, though. Really want that null. Yeah, that's exactly what happened with this damn game. Yeah. And I try to remember those days and try to remember how that thought process is. It's just weird because, like, spending on something I physically get to have and get use out of somehow doesn't seem quite the same as spending on an experience, you know? What are we doing? Okay, we're doing threat level 4 before we move on to other stuff, before I forget. Because might as well. Ah! No, he's scary. Oh, no. Nom Nom Dare, hello. Hey, how's it going? I've used up all my luck for the year. I pulled Awakened Toad and a 2-3 gem. Nice. Ah, dude, okay, God. Frickin' calm down over here. Don't need these guys up in my face like that. Okay, I do have a 6-star Onslaught, so that's plus. Ranked up. Do I have a relic on him? Probably not, but whatever. Yeah, do I pop my free rebirth crystal from web store? Okay, and I started out crushed. What the hell was that? And got a champ selector and awakened my cool obsidian. Nice. CGR decimates Jack. Okay. I think I've seen that. Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't need that. But we're starting to cook now. Come on, Squirrel Girl. Come on, Squirrel Girl. Don't be that way. Bro, really? She didn't do that to me a single time on the last match. Funny how it be sometimes. Occasionally, it do be like that. Damn it, that should have been enough time. And I actually didn't mean to throw that special, but okay. Oh, Messiah hasn't said anything since I mentioned that we get to hang the banner in front of the Patriots. I wonder if I scared him away. Ad starting in a few seconds here, Twitchers. Sorry. Ah! No, bad. I quit spending so much on MCOC so I could buy more movies. Definitely better for my mental health. FOMO hits around stuff like Banquet, but it can be dealt with. Well, and you can save all year for the Banquet too. Damn, I let way too much stuff fall off there. Damn it, again, we're like in an awkward spot. Come on, Abdo, can you get community to move on and get next milestone in the realm event? No. You're barking up the wrong tree. Whoops. Damn, man. I'm like all out of rhythm on this one. I have to admit, though, it's incredibly satisfying watching those health bars melt. The main reason I like the Coliseum format. Yeah, and I find this to be extremely boring. Like, extremely boring, repetitive, and tedious. Honest to God, I would rather do Arena. Like, Arena, at least I'm fighting different champions every 30 seconds or whatever. 45 seconds. Like, this is just the same exact thing over and over and over again. And I'm not getting closer to the next fight in the Abyss. I'm not going next to the, you know, next fight in the Necropolis. I'm not in Labyrinth of Legends. I'm just doing this again in a minute. It's just not fun for me. Different strokes for different folks. Totally fine if it's your bag. Just ain't mine. I agree. I love it how it makes my champions look stronger than they really are. I would rather just play like, you know, strong champions. Why? Hello, how's it going? Might be the only one that hates Onslaught. I find him cheeks. You could be the only one. Well, I'm sure there's other people who hate Onslaught, but all of you would still be wrong. He's obviously not cheeks. Plus, boutique Blu-rays are expensive AF. Can't have two expensive hobbies. Boutique Blu-rays, yeah. Ridiculous. I've done 4,000 health bars. Hold up. Let me see if I can quickly get 1.5 million bars. It just... It's just not exciting to me. Like, I don't know. There's no two ways about it. I'm like, sweet, I just did this. Let's do this again. Awesome. I don't find there to be, you know, super exciting challenge to it either. Maybe it's also because it's like I have to pay slightly more attention, so it's not quite as good for streaming because I can't read the chat quite as easily as I can with like Arena, or there aren't the natural breaks like there are with Battlegrounds. But honestly, I don't think so, because even if I'm doing this off stream, I still don't like it. So that's probably not what the problem is. Abdo, if someone asks you what your hobbies are, what would you say? Answering dumb questions from random strangers on the internet. No, I mean, like, gaming, obviously, it'd be a hobby. And that's, I mean, this takes up the majority of my time. So it's not like I'm going rock climbing, but even if I was in good shape, I wouldn't be doing that, although I'd be in better shape if I was rock climbing. But, you know, like, I don't know, just, I enjoy going to sporting events, obviously. I enjoy going to concerts, although not as much as I used to. Drug use, travel, that kind of stuff. Pottery. I don't know. Pretty much video games, man. No, it's all gonna fall off. She's just like slightly uncooperative on timing of things here. Just gonna get back to an L2. Try to let it rip again. A little slow there. I got 111 bars with Onslaught there at level 5. I think I was close to there. It's like 103 or 104 or something like that. I think this should be enough, right? I can't remember what I did last time. I haven't done quite as well with the 6-star, I'd say. I don't have a striker. I guess that might be part of the difference. Omega Sentinel is insane for Squirrel Girl. Null for Jack, really fun too. Omega Sentinel, huh? Really? Interesting. It's not one I've heard so far. How you doing there, Shy Guy? What's going on? Good to see you. Except for now my brain is going, mercy, mercy, mercy. Except I think that's, I don't need no Shy Guy, right? The kind of guy. Blah, 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 blah. It's good that you can do this in just 1 or 2 runs with the right champ. I got like 255 with Onslaught. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Ebden wants to be the pot from Ghost. No. Not really. Okay, did that get everything I needed? Do I need to do anything else? Okay, we're covered on that. Damn it, dude. Like just selectors out the yin yang. Is that, who is that? Like Shaggy? I got the name from Super Mario Shy Guy. Oh, okay. That is another different Shy Guy, but I'm like, what am I'm thinking of the song that's like, who's the song? Like, mercy, mercy, mercy. I don't know if that is Shaggy. I feel like that was before Shaggy. I can't remember. All right, so we're using CGR, who still has a higher ranked Thor relic on him than he probably should. Oh boy. What's my CGR rotation? Slayer, I'm sorry. I'll try not to Dex. I'm no MSD, but I got just over 200 bars with Null. Nice, dude. None of us are MSD though, besides MSD. It's weird how that works. He is, in fact, MSD. God damn it. I dexed. I apologize, Slayer. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened. You can dex, just not if you're doing the SP3 rotation. I'm just always taught by Slayer never to dex when using CGR, even if it means you die instead. Because true CGR players never dex. Never back down. Side quest satisfying the monkey brain for big numbers? No, not really. Not my thing. What's up, Chief Wiggum? How you doing, though? Die with honor. Exactly. Exactly. Die. Then you'll die braver than most. No, what? So catch up on the boys. Yeah, I'm behind on that. I think I saw a comment from you. You said season 4 was where the plastic surgery happened. So we're this is the end of the show, but it's season 5, right? So maybe I'm not like super far behind, but I definitely stopped watching in season 4, and so I need to pick up there. But I have 3 more episodes of Maul to watch, so I'm gonna do that first. I didn't watch anything last night. Just kind of went to bed. Tried to be ready to get up earlier today for streaming, and immediately afterwards was like, well, that wasn't worth getting out of bed for early at all. But whatever. It's fine. They can't all be winners, or they can't be all what I want. I feel like I should already have like a little more damage from him by now, but Is that heavy did like 1,730 damage, and every other hit's like mass, like crazy freaking damage. That like that heavy attack did like what? Is there a reason for that? No, that's 35k. Maybe I just didn't see it correctly. I have no idea where I'm at in the rotation too, so I may have screwed up multiple times here. Death before Dex. Exactly. Dexing is for losers. I got 256 bars with Null rank 4 A1. Nice. Austin, how you doing? Good evening. Ah, whoops. Very fun side quest. Using TGR for 121 bars is great. It just doesn't do it for me, man. It's very repetitive and boring to me. Like I was saying too, because like I don't mind, you know. Well, not that I don't know if don't mind is the right way to put it, but I would rather be using Star-Lord 4-star in Labyrinth of Legends and getting somewhere because you're getting on to the next fight than doing this fight over and over again. It's just somehow my brain works that way, where like it feels better to be moving on a map and advancing along than it does to just be doing the same fight against the same opponent over and over again. Not my thing. I know it works for some people, but I just do not enjoy the Coliseum very much at all. Oh, and nobody got that song reference? Come on, man. Diana King, Shy Guy, right? That's what it's got to be. 1995 album Bad Boys. Bad Boys. What you gonna do? No, it's I don't want no fly guy. I just want a shy guy. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. Then I don't want no fly guy. I just want a shy guy. Yeah, okay. Oh Lord, mercy, mercy, mercy. Demand them in a party. De all of them sexy, sexy, sexy. Okay. Watch them just follow me, follow me, follow me. I don't know who sings that part, but like, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I will stop. I apologize. I am officially done with that. Oh my god. Oh, you don't get rid of that. Obi-Osama, hello, how's it going? Yeah, you can say dumb things. Although, you're gonna be more likely to get a response. You're not gonna get a good response either way, but you're gonna be more likely if you learn to use the word please, my friend. Oh boy. If anyone didn't know the song before, I don't believe your demonic screeching is gonna further the cause. Demonic screeching? What? That was a lovely rendition. Abdo, the singing, we talked about this. You said whistling. What's up, Wolverine, though? How's it going? Damn it, I dexed again. How dare I? Sorry, Slayer, I apologize. Demonic screeching. Ridiculous. I sound like an angel. And if you're not careful, I'll start singing Face of an Angel. Which I don't quite remember who that's by, but that song is truly terrible. I'll look it up. I'll look up the lyrics. Creed, maybe? No. It's not Scott Stappy enough. Stappy enough, yes. Blah, 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 blah. We're all wild old. Just woke an ancient deity in Jamaica from all that singing. Well, wouldn't we just go with like, wait, did they do voodoo in Jamaica or no? Is that that's Haitian, isn't it? Okay, my bad. My bad. Sorry, any Jamaicans out there, I apologize. I've been to Jamaica too. I should know better. Caribbean islands, and I was thinking of, you know, magic. I was gonna go with zombies, because that's original zombies, right? What the hell was that? Hey, hey. Vera, hello. Thanks for first time chat. How do you do? What's going on? I swear there's usually less singing around these parts. Does Medusa work for this? Yeah, she'd be fine. I don't know if she'd be the best though, compared to like Noel and whatnot, but she should work just fine. You mean Lips of an Angel? Oh yeah, that's what it is. God, that song is one of my, yeah, oof. God, I hated that song. Such a terrible freaking song. For anyone who has ears. Oh, man. Sing Angel by Aerosmith, you could nail it. With you know what's been coming up on my playlist for some reason in heavy rotation has been Last Child, and I don't know. I don't think like growing up, because I knew plenty of Aerosmith songs. They probably had like their greatest hits album or something. But I don't really think I knew that song that well. And that's been coming up in like heavy rotation for whatever reason. I've just been like, yeah, you know what? I dig this song. It's pretty good. Yeah. Lips of an Angel, a song about a guy that loves his ex-wife. Well, his wife is in the his new wife is in the room next to him. Is that what it really is? Is that in the lyrics? I don't know, because I've never paid like enough attention. I hated that song though, man. I don't remember who that's by. God of the Abyss. Is God of the Abyss not around? He probably loves that song. It's fucking absolutely terrible kind of music he would probably listen to. That it's not rap rock exactly, but it's that same time period of just awful, awful rock and roll. That and what's another one from like in a similar vein? It's Beautiful. You know, the just said I want to say like James Blunt. I feel like because that name stands out because of how much I freaking hated it. The "You're beautiful is true." Like, dude, it's so whiny, so crappy, and just like He's singing a song. He's like, hey, I saw a hot chick in a cafe one time, and that was it. I just carried on with my life, but I was kind of a whiny cunt about it and fucking made millions of dollars off the song. And I'm just like, oh my God, I could not hate a song more than that song almost. You're Beautiful as James Blunt. God, I hate that song, man. I swear there was like a time period where I kept going to weddings when that song played. I'm just like, oh no, man, not this shit again. I'm going back to the bar. YouTube playing up. Everyone does voodoo. I'm doing voodoo on an Abdo doll right now. Whoa, hey, dude, I just got a massage. Do not be doing that, okay? Don't do that. I can't stand Fireflies. Which was Fireflies? I probably hate that song too, I bet. Miss Abyss loves Hinder. Yeah! Hinder, that's right. Oh my God, I'm about them. Well, hey, good on you for being about a really, that's at least it's not really the most common ground, but it's some kind of ground that's nearly ish comedy. Kind of. Rip Fireflies, Last of Us, too soon. I'm a leaf on the wind. Okay, so we got that stuff. Oh, how did we miss claiming these? Whoops. Did I miss claiming something on the other ones too? Just a pumpkin. Oh wow, I got 2 rank up gems to no 6 crystals. See, and the percentage of that's supposed to be pretty low, right? But it feels like people have been getting like doing a little bit better. What's your opinion about K Noel? Noel, I think is pretty good champion. I don't know. He's okay. One Pews. Hello, how's it going? He's solid. He's not like my favorite cosmic champ, but he's good. Especially long form content. He's kind of nicer. I can't wait for people to put him down in Battlegrounds and just get absolutely spanked by Kingpin and whatnot. Wait, so do we not get the points for this until way later on? Or do we not get the crystals from this till way later on, till getting the other stuff? Weren't there? Yeah, we need 750. Oh my God, I was tricked. I thought that we would get those crystals tonight. By the way, Abdo just made it to Vibrator 2 using the units I bought, lost shields, and using your code, so yippee is worse than listening to Daughtry in one ear and Taylor Pitts in the other. Daughtry is, again, also just absolutely fucking god-awful. I'm amazed that you hate him. Well, crap. Snoozy, what's up, dude? How's it going? Thanks for your answer. Of course, always happy to help out when we can. Two weeks, yeah, give him like 3 weeks. That's just stupid. Well, damn. All right, so I guess we have like 12 of these crystals to open then. Oh, I did use your code. Cheers and thank you. The old dogs will thank you, Coral. Oh man, event and the dogs won't. They won't know, but we'll still. I mean, you know, people will be happy. Something woke me up at 6 for second day in a row, so not in the greatest mood. I'm sorry. Will a bald, fat, mostly white man drinking whiskey in his pajamas while playing a video game on the internet singing help you? If so, you've come to the right place. Ads in about 30 seconds, though, Twitchers. A got 2-3 gem from the crystals. I can rank 3 my ascended punk now. Yeah. Cool. Use your code 2 for the small purchase made, but this is not exciting enough to be honest. Well, I appreciate it, Rajat. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight? Everything's good. You know, everything helps out. Every last one. Cashew was singing Britney Spears today while we were in Target. Even his grandma was disappointed. Wow. Was it? I mean, was it playing at the music? I mean, I'm just as disappointed for you guys going to Target, but that's a different story. What song was it? I need to know. Well, it wasn't I need to know, because that would be Ricky Martin? Enrique Iglesias? Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. Yeah, that was my reaction too. Yeah. All right, let's see. Damn it, we got Twitch ads. Stupid Twitch ads. We have 18 of these. Oh, I don't know where I got 18 from. Hang on a minute. We'll wait and do other stuff. Hit me, baby, one more time. I was in the groove, okay? Did you confess that you were in the groove? Hey, Abdo, hydrate. Yes, I was drinking water. I need to drink more water. Snoozy Apple subscribed at tier 1. They subscribed for 3 months. On a positive note, 3 months member. Let's go, Snoozy Apple. Thank you very much for the continued support, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And now, since you're not getting ads, I'll go ahead and no, we'll still wait. But dude, thank you very much. Who do I need to sig up? I feel like I should check these things before I do this because there's some champions I can't remember. Positive note, you know it. Was the groove in your heart though, casual? See, that's a good song. De-groovy, baby. Delight. De-groovy. I think it was a couple months ago, after streaming, was a little bit tipsy, and I watched a video performance of that woman, whoever the lead singer is for that band, Delight or whatever. At maybe on Arsenio Hall or like some live performance where I was like, damn, she could sing. Actually, she was like much better. Like, yeah, I was impressed. I was very impressed. Okay, what are we doing? Upgrade collectives. I'm getting more used to the screen. I still don't like it. Morning, Abdo. Thoughts on the event? It sucks mostly. Maybe parts of it are okay. I don't know. Free stuff is nice. We like free stuff. Free stuff's good, but not very excited or very tempted to spend. That's for sure. Markina, how are you doing? Also, I actually enjoy your singing. Well, you're a sick individual, Snoozy. Just got 7-star Warlock. How is he? Very solid. Very good champion. Lots of utility. Could use a little more damage, but has good enough damage and extremely solid utility. Brittany had the craziest hand dancing movements. Hand dancing? I even hit the dance in the cereal aisle. They left me there, and a family just saw a bearded man dancing and singing Britney Spears by himself. Okay, again, was it playing over the radio? Or... Dude... It's so goddamn consistent in that it's like 10 seconds every time. I just have a message that sends that. Like, I would rather it cut out for 10 seconds than just completely went out. But I don't know when the hell it's ever going to be fixed, man. It's just driving me freaking crazy. They give a great voice for singing in a choir. I don't know if that's a compliment. It's like saying I have a great face for radio. No, it was not playing on the... Oh my god, Cashew. No pineapple emote, another L for the purple app. Wow, how can they not have a pineapple emote? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we should be back. We should be done with ads, right? We're all out of ads. Be back for the drops, those purple heathens. It doesn't matter, man. The internet needs to work right without interruptions. I'm freaking exhausted. I'm trying to make a living over here. Doing the YouTubes and the Twitches. And when the internet drops out like that, that does not help. It is not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. Okay, so what are we doing? We are opening Metamorphosis Elder Crystals. That's what we're doing today. Opening these Metamorphosis Elder Crystals. They have a some percent chance to give you a thing and stuff. Let's do 8 of them one at a time just to see what's in here, and then we'll pop 10. Let's see if we can get lucky. Get that 0.002% chance of a 4 to 5 gem. Could happen. Tapping the first crystal. Let's go. Oh, it's some 7-star shards. Well, that's a bummer. Not that exciting. Let's see what we're gonna get from the second crystal. Tapping it. I saw Papa Luke. I saw some good champions, but no! We're landing on a 6-star Trash Master. Well, that's sad, but I guess we got more 7-star shards, so that's something. Oh, they showed us Papa Luke again. Very exciting. Very exciting. Tap it again. Oh, more 7-star shards. Fantabulous. That is just wonderful. All right, I don't want to tap these forever, so let's just pop 10. What are we going to get? I can't wait to find out. Total and complete garbage. All right, we got 1 7-star. That is super duper exciting. And a bunch of 6 stars and a bunch of 7-star shards, which the 6 stars are, in fact, 7-star shards. And maybe some Sig Crystal. But yeah, oh yeah, okay, very exciting. Well, we have 5 more crystals to open. 5 more chances at getting any kind of a rank up gem or something other than 7-star shards. Let's find out what we got. No, it's all complete and utter garbage. Total dog poop. Thank you for playing on this round of why you should not spend money on these Metamorphosis crystals. Thanks for watching the mid-May super event. Okay. Feel like that was worth the last hour of my life. Oh my god. I had to stop my stream yesterday because I completely disconnected and couldn't connect back. That sucks, dude. It's not fun. Damn, these crystals are really as bad as I thought. Oh boy. I leave for 30 minutes for food. What the F you do, Shaggy? We just finished off the other thingies. I would have had a more productive time playing Arena. Okay, well, that's cool. Where are we at? God, I kind of want to like buy some powered crystals and open them for something, hoping to get something fun, but no, it's pretty much just dog shit. God. Battlegrounds? Let's see what this meta is. You should publish that as a separate video on YouTube. Yeah, we might. But if you somehow spend, remember to use my code. That's Cheers, CHEERS, all lowercase. All support from using the code Cheers at checkout on the web store helps to go fund old dogs at Old Dog Haven. Please remember to spay or neuter your pets. Fewer old dogs suffering. So there, add that. The good. Add that in. Oh my god. Carl, send over $1. Thank you, Coral. Was there a last you wanted me to read? Or you send over $1? Who's the best? Oh, who's the best tech between OG Iron Man, JJJ, Arcade Duck, Penny Cap, Sam, or Lady D? Okay. OG Iron Man, JJJ. I don't know enough about JJJJJJJJJ. Arcade, I really don't feel... I took Arcade up. I really don't feel like he's that great on defense. I think the Duck is pretty damn solid if he's awakened. Penny can still kind of be okay on defense in Battlegrounds, and you can use her offensively to stop Nick Fury's second life. I took up Cap Sam. I feel like Lady D just didn't get enough of a buff. Her damage still feels suck. Probably if I was choosing between those champions, I would want to know a little bit more about JJJJJ. And then probably go Cap Sam because he's ascendable. OG Iron Man, if you got him and ascended from the things today, probably, I would say. Maybe Duck, though. Duck is maybe the best one on attack. F you, are you Bob Barker now? I'm just trying to remind you to get your pets spayed and neutered, you know? So, yeah, nah, no, since you wailing, spend more Star Wars reference. Huh? More. Oh, sorry, that would not be Palpatine then, that'd be Kylo. Ugh, sequel trilogy reference, boo. Boo this man. Get out of here with that garbage. Abido, do you know why they only give points for buying empowered crystals when you only get points for opening the Metamorphosis crystals? No, I don't. I'm not sure. I think maybe it was like to give people who didn't want to open the Metamorphosis crystals something for getting the empowered crystals, because they're not going to just have it for opening the empowered crystals, because they give away a lot of those. And so people could have hoarded them until the event and then open it up and got all the stuff without spending any units or anything, right? So they want you to spend units, obviously. They want you to spend cash, money, even more. So I'm sure that they were, you know, they were never going to make it points for opening empowered. I think they just were giving that as an alternative for people who didn't want to buy the Metamorphosis ones. So I think that was actually a nice thing on their part, I would say, in that, you know, they still are trying to get you to spend your units or buy, you know, Odin's to get the units to spend on that. So I think it's just giving you choice as a variety. I think that was actually a good thing. I spent 600 units on crystals, right? Because 600 gets you. Is that like the most you need to spend or something? I wish you would. The sequels were okay. Boo you, Shaggy Vader. They were not okay. They were absolutely garbage. Force Unleashed was, or Force Awakened was kind of okay-ish. And then the other two were just absolutely fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. And any other, now, any other opinions not allowed around these parts. Remember, this is a dictatorship, heavy on the dick. Because if you say the sequel trilogy is good, probably going to be a dick to you. It's just facts. It's what you deserve for liking the sequel trilogy, though, honestly. Maybe someone who doesn't know any better will listen to you and then watch the sequel trilogy. And then you have done great harm to your fellow human beings. What you thought was an innocuous act of just, you know, saying that they were okay has now caused irreparable damage to someone's brain because you got them to watch the sequel trilogy, and I just will not stand for that. The event is so bad, I would almost argue they're trying to make me not spend units. Yeah, that's true. 600 should allow you to get the third key, at least. That's what people have said. Yeah, I think that's right where you're supposed to be. I have to disagree here. 600 units is a pretty low amount of units. It is, yeah, but I think that is for getting that key. That was my understanding, right? For the crystals. I think the Metamorphosis one should also give points for buying, though. It's confusing the way they have it. No, I wouldn't have a problem with that either, Kanga Jenga, but I just think that they didn't want to give you double points for buying the Metamorphosis ones, I guess. So, after you can play 007, 27th of May, it's coming. No, I don't know anything about that. Mofo in context, the brought in canon. What the hell? Heavy on the dick. You don't have. It's okay, not great, but okay, not ticket worthy. But it's on TNT. I'll watch it. No, F that shit. Also, what do you have cable? Oh my god, how old are you, dude? No, get now. I'm gonna call you midstream, mofo. No. It is not okay. The Force Awakens was kind of like, but if you think about it, it's bad. And the other two are just straight up god awful. I'm not having this conversation with you. This is ridiculous. All right. Enjoy the stream tonight, Abdos. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. All right. That Ohio State Buckeye man. Have a good one. So what are we doing for this meta? We're hazard shift, incinerate poison. Striking defender has a 40% chance to inflict the attacker with incinerate debuff, dealing 30% of the defender's attack to, okay. Wow. How bad are we going to have to change our deck then? Pretty heavily. Noisy, what up, dude? How's it going? What's up, Sanskrit? James Bond game and how he got 007 title. Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it. Anything about it. I require clarification, homies and homettes. The Ascended champs rank ups, can they be used on champs coming in the next Titan like Madeline? Yes, that's my understanding. Yeah. That's my understanding. Defending the sequels, that's surely ban worthy. I'm tempted. At least take away his mod status. I don't know. Carolina SP2 spam would hurt a little in Serpent. What? Invincible versus looks a lot like MCSC. Well, that's what I wanted to play tonight, except because I've got it. It's downloaded and ready to go, and I have not touched it at all because I want to do it as like the first time I play it, anything at all. I wanted to do it on the channel so you guys can see it too, get like first reactions and stuff. But then freaking CCP drops and like MCOC stuff. It just will not stop. Uranus Thief, hello. The best Star Wars movie is The Return of Khan. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Ridiculous. So has anyone played this yet? How badly do I need to change my deck up? Change my deck up. Because like a lot of champions are not immune. Do we just go in? Do we just go in and see what happens? Crap, like Jugs I feel like is not gonna be doing it this time. Let's see. Dust is ascended now and poison immune, so that's something. Heimdall's got resistances to both those. Kingpin will shrug stuff. Punisher's just there for defense, really. He's got that. Spider-Woman kinda. Pav? There's no way he's gonna do anything, right? Jean, maybe. You're mostly defense. Cassandra, she does heavies, so might not. Ugh, do we put Ice Bro in the deck? Papa Luke I'd probably get rid of because he'd have to get hit to be any good, right? Ooh, Cole, you're no good. Let's throw you in. You're at least incinerate immune. Venom, that's not gonna work. Let's throw you in instead. Bastion, questionable. Storm X probably and Black Cat probably should both be gone. Oh, Corgi, I guess. Well, do we throw Kushala back in? Maybe him? I need Mystic. Ah, God, I don't know. This does not look good. Mid cage removed, yay. Boo. Nerf Luke. Hey, see, it's because he's not mid. I lost 60 points. Hazard is rough. Great. Ah, boy. All right, cool, because I have a Mystic Awakening gem, 3 rank 1 to 2 gems, and 1 of each of the 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 86, and I can give for Madeline Pryor. Okay, sounds good. I got 193 bars with 6-star null. What up, Beamer? How you doing? You want no recoils? Could you just lose too much damage, Carl? Or whatever. Side quest is genuinely fun. Glad you had fun with it. I'm not saying they're great. You know, you said okay, yeah. But if you ain't doing ish in the house, decent noise, hard 5 out of 10, no, absolutely not. But it had some good points. That's all. F you, Abby. Take it then. Go ahead. Who's coming with me? That just makes me think of the next line. It's like, so you got a boyfriend? Oh, I'm a huge dyke. like, no, dude, no. They're the second two are absolutely trash that made Star Wars worse. There's all sorts of other things you can put on in the background besides that. Like, hell no, dude. Hell no. I will not concede that. Renegade, hello, how's it going? The best Star Wars is where they fight in space. It's one of them. OMG, I just realized I can bring back my beloved Sparkles. Oh, it is like Donkey Kong. Red Hulk will be great. Who's got Red Hulk ranked up? Can't be in the same chat as someone that likes the sequels. Well, yeah, go over there. I'd give TFA 2 out of 10, The Last Jedi 5 out of 10. Wow. And The Rise of Skywalker 0.5 out of 10. I can see some argument for TLJ for subverting expectations and doing something new, but no, I hate it much worse. I'd rank TFA higher. Prowler, Kashala, Valk, Nico, Britain. Side quests are definitely more fun over the last few months. The last couple I liked a lot more than this one. Had their 5 difficulty levels. The side quest, yeah, I don't like doing the same fight over and over again. All 6 stars in the crystal's fantastic. Me too. Okay. Honestly, if I just don't play Battlegrounds for the rest of the season, where do you guys think I end up at? Is there any way if I just don't play that I end up in Mysterium? Arcane 1, Uru, you guys don't know jack shit. Most annoying thing about this for me is it's kind of forceful with Ascended rank up mats. I still want to engage with other Forgotten Champions. It's fair. When you said TFA, I first thought Tier 5 Alpha. That makes sense, but no. The Force Awakens ad starting in about 3 minutes, Twitchers. 7 started a 7.58, ended at 3, and that was the last one they made. No, they didn't make any sequels. It's fine. Quantum 3. I'm kind of tempted just to not play. I love Battlegrounds, but like, honestly, I'm kind of tempted just to be like, I don't know. Thing I like most about The Last Jedi is the red thread of fate, romance, symbolism, and they completely ruined it in The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, and I didn't think it was that. I mean, I thought that was okay. Like, I liked the actors. I never had a problem with the cast. But, like, Snoke, he's big and he's evil. Never mind. The fight scenes, the Canto Bite, the slow speed chase when you can literally come... Oh, God, it's just too fucking stupid, man. No. Show your points again. I was at 139. I don't think that's enough to like... Did I just end up in Quantum though? Play Invincible now that you finished Clickbait? I'd have to start a new stream. I want to go for a while longer for anyone still trying to get their Twitch ads. I don't know. Last Jedi is cool if you mute it and pretend they're different characters. Visually, it's really cool. I will give you, yes, I will. Hang on, while I'm thinking about this, let's go do something productive. I will give you the cinematography in The Last Jedi. It is spectacular. It looks beautiful. The Holdo maneuver, regardless of how freaking stupid it is, looks really good. When they're on Crate, I think, right? Are they on Crate? And the Moore scene and firing, all that, like it all looks really, really good. It just, the story's so freaking bad and stupid and bad and stupid. Okay, let's buy some more of this garbage. Yeah, not playing is the right call. This effing sucks. Cause like, I don't know, man. I'm tempted just not to touch it. I've got enough points for, our Battlegrounds minimum is 400 and I've got 900k. So that's chill. I love playing Battlegrounds and I probably will play, but like, I don't really care about Essentia that much. Like, I get plenty of that from other areas of the game. And I don't know. Part of me is just like, what if I just chill? Is there any way I stay in Mysterium by just not playing? Or at least Quantum? Let's auto open. That planet with the red sand was awesome. I'd love to have a game go there with a better story. Right? Yeah, like that looked beautiful. It looked fantastic. But then it's just like, dude. Well, my whole alliance is mad at me for pulling a rank 5 gem. Yo, let's go. God of the Abyss. Congratulations. Yeah. Dude, nice. I wish the fights were better. That's my point. The story was always ass, but they made up for that with the effects. So like I said, and stand on average movie, but okay. No, but the thing is like, if you're not a Star Wars fan, okay. Maybe I'll give you that. But they absolutely ruined the character of Luke, and I will freaking fist fight anyone who says anything otherwise, because it's just ridiculous. It's like they just absolutely ruined his character. The whole just annoyance of the Canto Bite bit, Rey just being a complete and total Mary Sue who the Force is just like can do anything you want it to because the writers write it. Oh, dude, this is terrible. You can get the Essentia from the non-GC matches. Just play those. It's true. Luke Skywalker became Luke Cage level, mid, and street level. That doesn't even make any sense. He like transmitted an image of himself across the galaxy, which that's one of the stupidest things. Like right where, dude, that they show, oh, he couldn't leave the planet to actually go there in person to save them because his ship was stuck in the water, but that's literally something he learns to do in Empire. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, it's mind-numbingly stupid, man. Mother effer, you know my name and B-Day, you know, I don't actually know your birthday. You know I'm in a state war, baby. I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree it needed more. I say 5 out of 10, that's all. No, it's because it's so bad. It makes previous Star Wars worse. I can't give it a 5 out of 10. I honestly can't. For the visuals, maybe I could give it. And for the cast, maybe I can give it a. No, man. No, it 1. Maybe 1. Maybe a 1 out of 10. I never, ever need to watch those movies again. And I'm pretty sure it would be exactly the same experience as rewatching Batman versus Superman to make sure that it was as dumb as I thought it was. And I did. I sat through Batman versus Superman a second time and was like, why did I do this to myself? This was fucking awful. This was just so bad. I should just remembered it was bad and just moved on with my life. There's no need for me to ever sit through those movies ever again. And part of the reason is that freaking the dude who wrote Batman versus Superman wrote The Last Freaking Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker, one of the two of them. It's like, it makes sense why the writing was so freaking awful. Because it's the same freaking dude. I'm sad we never got like the Colin Trevorrow versions or whatever. You know, I'm just sad. I'm sad for all of it. I want it wiped from canon. Just get it out of here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Battlegrounds. The auto open is kind of meh. The 3-second delay makes it feel slower. Yeah, but I was just able to talk and read chat, so in that circumstance, it's fine. I hate they never made Finn a Force character too. Yeah, he was completely wasted. Completely wasted. It's like, Ray, I have something to tell you. Does he love her? What's up? Oh, never mind. We'll just never do anything more with that. Thanks for including it, and then just... they're freaking horses on the outside of a starship! Did the horses have grav boots on? Just roll the ship! Like... It couldn't be dumber, man. And Finn, a stormtrooper, is surprised they can fly with jetpacks, right? They fly now, they fly now. He's real eager to kill all those stormtroopers, even though he knows they're abused children like he was. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, God. It's so stupid. So stupid. BVS is one movie against a trilogy. What do you pick? Like, if I had to watch one versus the trilogy, I would take the one movie. It is much worse. Actually, I would say Batman versus Superman, from just a filmmaking standpoint, is probably worse than any of the sequel trilogy movies. But I would take... It's a long-ass movie, too. But I would take that over having to watch all three, if that's the comparison. Now, Batman versus Superman versus any one of those sequel trilogy movies, I would probably go with any one of the sequel trilogy movies, I would say. Probably. Any one of them is individually better than that. But if you had to go all three versus one, just for the time, I'd be like, no, I'll do less time. Sad thing is they had all the pieces to make a really good series of movies. Yeah, the sad thing is they didn't plan anything. They just said, we spent $4 billion on this and we need to make our money back as fast as possible, even though it's like one of the most beloved franchises of all time. And we totally can easily take our time with this and make billions and billions. They made billions and billions of dollars anyways, you know? So from that perspective, they're happy, but like, oh God. I don't know about you no more. I judge, hashtag I unsub. Finn was wholly underwhelming and written. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Because he could have been cool, but he was written so poorly. Now that we agree, yeah. Yeah, he could have been so much better written. And he should have been like decapitated and instantly, basically, fighting against Kylo. Like, well, Kylo was injured. Like, shut up, dude. You got somebody who has force powers and is trained against a jackass who they've already said in canon it's really difficult for someone who's not a Jedi to use a lightsaber. Like, nah, he should have been like freaking... He should have been dead. Easily dead. No BGs. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I want to play. I just kind of want to park and just see what happens. I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted. I could, like Coral said, go play Unranked, I guess, too. Is Unranked still the previous meta and I just changed my deck a bunch? So I probably shouldn't have done that. At least this is productive. Kylo was relatively cool until Adam Driver showed his face. That too, you know? And like, it's not like I think there's, you know, anything wrong with Adam Driver's face. In fact, I love the subreddit, which is Adam Driver Cats, which is all cats that look like Adam Driver. I think it's freaking hilarious. And yeah, I mean, I think Adam Driver in general, good actor and cool. But yeah, taking off the helmet almost instantly is just like, oh, he's just an annoying little twerpy emo punk. Like, that's not good. Chewy, what up, dude? Casual Cashew knows ball. Okay, now I gotta read what he said. Or hang on though. Finn should have either been a Han Solo type or Baby Luke in the Force. They did fumble it. Yeah. I was fine if they made him into a new Jedi, you know? It's just like, from the EU, from the extended universe stuff that I never read, my understanding is they had like tons of stuff to work with with the like Jedi Academy kind of stuff, and they just tossed it. Best part of the whole bum-ass trilogy was the Stormtrooper with the stun baton. Traitor! Yes, that was a good part. That was a good part. Yeah, he's just so happy to kill all of his fellow Stormtroopers, even though he knows that they're all abused children like he was, who were indoctrinated and forced to be Stormtroopers. And like, I get it. You gotta take out your enemy. You can't just sit there and deprogram everybody on the battlefield. You gotta, you know, you gotta get rid of them. They're space Nazis, right? But at the same time, like, do you need to be gleeful about it when you're killing them? That seems kind of weird, you know? Stop yapping about Star Trek and get to that ass whipping in BGs. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Batman vs. Superman was so effing bad. I was mad. I bought a ticket. Only movie I left mid-movie ever. I was really, really tempted. If I'd been there by myself, I would have left. I was with my cousin. I actually got a text from a woman too. Kind of like a what up kind of text. And I was in no way interested in her. And the movie was so bad that I was, for a minute, I was like, eh. Now, and normally, why would I would never even check my phone in the movie theater. So like, it was bad, man. What do you think the worst MCU movie is? I think it's Black Widow. No, I wouldn't say Black Widow. I hated Quantumania. That was a terrible movie. I didn't like. I would probably rather watch Black Widow than. I was not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 either. The animal torture porn really was like, eh. Would I rather watch Black Widow than Eternals? Maybe. I don't think I hated the Marvels, but I also really don't remember it at all. Like, I was really baked, and I don't think I have any desire to watch it again, but I don't think I hated it. I don't know. We'd have to look at a list. BVS had the most saturated CGI ever. It was like AI created a movie. And this was years ago too. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, it's previous meta. Yeah, I might do that, Carl. I don't know. What's up, Live Added Slab? How's it going? Last time I parked this early, I dropped 3 or 4 ranks. This is like the least popular Battlegrounds meta in forever though too. So I'm kind of thinking about it for that reason. As an elder emo, we do not claim Kylo. He's a whiny little poser. I mean, that's just what he was like, though. He was. He's just a whiny bastard. It's also so disappointing that, like, no one advanced at all. Like, Han Solo is just doing the exact same shit he was doing when we first met him 40 years ago. Like, dude, really? Nothing? And it turns out he was a shitty dad, too? And like, no one believes Princess Leia, even though she saved the galaxy, but they're like, oh, nope, they found out that Darth Vader was her dad, so now they don't agree with her, and blah, blah. Like, oh, God, there's just, it's... Man, I could rant about how shitty those movies are for quite a long time. And you guys know it. It's not my fault that you guys started this. It's pretty much a Star Wars channel now, even with the gameplay in the background. Well, I mean, the conversation, you know how the conversations go, Sanskrit. We can switch to, like I said, was it Beamer asking about the worst MCU movie? We can go that route too. We watch your channel to see a realistic experience of Battlegrounds. Well, is not a realistic experience of Battlegrounds this season not playing them? Because that seems to be a pretty realistic experience for the majority of the people who play the game. BVS is darker than Coke, can't see a thing. Yeah, Zack Snyder cannot like color grade a movie. It's terrible, man. He's so bad at it. Movie's so bad my friend wanted a refund and he didn't even go see it. I love it. I love it. Oh God, fumbled so hard on Ant-Man 3. It was terrible, dude. It was just that is like a CGI nightmare. It's really hard to make me dislike something with Paul Rudd in it too. Eternals is nice to look at. Yeah, story is horrible. GOT G3 is a bit heartwarming if you think of all three, but now, but how I wanted that to go. Dude, thinking of the CGI in Quantum Mania literally gives me a headache. Just like picturing it hurts my brain. The stuff I liked in Eternals was just the in ancient time stuff, you know? This is the story of my life. No, sorry. This is the third time we've had the bad SW, MCU, and DC movie chat this month. Well, you know, these things happen. How we shift towards a joke stream. No, thanks, PP. I mean, you're welcome to send over donos, though. I'm not gonna dissuade anyone from sending over donos. All that money you didn't spend on buying garbage from Kabam today, feel free to send it over. We'll take it. Black Widow can't punch a guy because of his cologne. Which says a lot considering how unpopular most metas were in the last 6 months. Yeah. 7 and 9 are much better than 1 through 3 in my opinion. For what, Snoozy Apple? 7 and 9... Sorry, you think the sequel trilogy is better than the prequel trilogy? Can I ban him for that? No. No, but I did say no joke stream. Maybe he just was, maybe he was just trying to start the joke stream. Okay, you can time him out for a short amount of time for that. He said it again, yeah. You can give him a short timeout. Don't ban him, but you can give him a short timeout. Cause, ew, dude. They don't have Jar Jar Binks? What's wrong with Jar Jar? Like, yeah, he was made for kids, but so what? Bigger deal. That's time pit worthy though. Uh-oh, it's happening. Scarlet just went live. Oh, good for you. You're not supposed to say when other people go live, jackass. Shit, I actually want that. Yes, ban well earned. I mean, no, no ban. But like, oh God. No. The prequel trilogy has all sorts of faults, but saying the sequel trilogy is better than the prequel trilogy, that's trolling. That's got to be troll level behavior. Thor: Love and Thunder is the worst in my opinion, tied with Guardians 3. At least Eternals tried something new and it flopped. The other two just had well-established characters leave a bad taste in my mouth. Quantumania is very close, but I'm willing to give it a hair's breadth of leeway solely for Paul Rudd's involvement. Oh God, I forgot about Thor: Love and Thunder. That is really bad. That is true. Yeah, it's pretty high up there. Uncool, dude. Hey, you were warned and you persisted. You persisted with your trolling, dude. That's on you, Snoozy Apple. It's 10 seconds. Oh boy. Abdo, would you like to be part of the Snyderverse or new trilogy? What? Oh. Like if I had to live in one of the universes? Big screen Abdo might need to make an appearance with some of these opinions. I really should I should have that as a button. I need to program that as a scene transition as a button so I can just hit that and do that. Yeah, have a fun stream, everyone. All right, Sans, have a good one. He wasn't made for kids. He was made to be the big bad boss hiding in plain sight. Jar Jar? I really much prefer that theory. Yes, I do like the Darth Jar Jar theory. No act in one of the two cast? Oh, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm not an actor, so I thought that which universe would you like to live in more would be more an interesting question, actually. Episode 1 came out at the same time as The Matrix came out. Just compare those two films. That's okay. Just compare episode 1 to any of the movies in the sequel trilogy, and episode 1 is better. There, that's the comparison. Like, hey, just compare Star Wars prequel trilogy movie to one of the most fun sci-fi movies of all time, The Matrix. Like, what? That's ridiculous. Insane work there. Don't fight me on this. I have a sword, so I'm automatically correct. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't work like that. It does when your opinion is that the sequel trilogy is better than the prequel trilogy. Ugh. Although I'm sure she has good mucks too, whatever that is. What? I don't know. My bad. I mean, someone who's attractive and has good mucks and vibe. What the fuck's mucks? I love the visuals of L&T. Fights are good and much better than Ant Butt 3. Of of Love and Thunder? I think I would take Love and Thunder over Quantum Mania. That's absolute bottom of the barrel for me, I would say. Whoops. I tried helping with a new topic. Well, I missed it. What'd you say, God of the Abyss? By the way, new details about Marvel Midnight has been released. Midnight X-Men are going to be vampires and vampire hunters, and Midnight Fantastic Four is going to be Reed going to the dimension. How do you say that? Cthulhu? What? I never know how to pronounce that. Whatever's from. Interesting. Okay, that sounds. No, I'm not inserting ads. YouTube, calm down. The poor bastards on Twitch get enough ads as it is. Not putting them. Cthulhu? No, that's a different demon thing, right? Chthon? Biggest flaw from the prequels is leaving everything they showed on Clone Wars out of the big screen. Peak storytelling. Yeah. Well, the biggest flaw is the writing. The dialogue sucks. George Lucas is not a good... He's not good at writing dialogue. Overarching plot, sure. Politics, yes, I like it. The dialogue's terrible. Yes, let's ban a person because he has different opinions as yourself. Well, when that's your opinion, yeah. Episode 7 came out same year as Mockingbird Part 2. I don't even know what the hell that has to do with anything. Love and blunder. Okay, bedtime for me. FU mofo. Hashtag Godmod. Hashtag I still boo. Hashtag show me my pup, you whore. She's sleeping, and no. If I was really a whore, then I'd be like, send me $5 and I'll show her to you. But I'm not. I'm cool like that. So no. Oh, and I think you missed the part where I was saying at least I appreciate the fact that even though we have to replay the Patriots in the first game of the season, the home opener, that the Patriots will have to watch us hang the banner. So cheers on that. It's pronounced Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, okay. Cthulhu. Okay. Cthulhu. Did I summon him by saying that name too many times? Is that Hunger Games? Yes. No one has watched that film or even heard about it. Pretty sure a lot of people watch the Hunger Games. I mean, I didn't, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. Hunger Games Mockingjay. Sorry, I am discombobulated right now. Yeah, it's okay. Someone saying they like the sequel trilogy more than the prequel trilogy is enough to throw anybody off. It's fine. I understand. I got it. Am I actually going to get done with this freaking arena just because of the CCP drops? That's kind of insane. But not Mockingbird Part 2? Mockingjay. I knew what he was talking about from not watching it. Nah, he doesn't work like... I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying any of those. Nope, I'm not saying any of those. Nope, no, no, no. We'll not speak those names. I never read any Lovecraft. I've seen some things which you would describe as Lovecraftian in nature, but never, you know, I'm not like a huge horror guy, so never really did anything for me. And then at some point I heard like he was a just absolutely terrible human being, so I was like, oh, well, sweet. Oh God, don't get Cashew started on Cthulhu. He loves an Eldritch appendage. Okay, yeah, we can avoid that. That's fine. As close as I've ever gotten to anything along those lines are watching some movies which are like inspired by that, I would say. Kinky, consenting appendages is fine. Star Wars Episode 1 is the first film I remember watching as a child and really disliking. It's an awful film. Well, A, I disagree with you. But B, even if I didn't disagree with you, you can dislike it and think it's an awful film, but thinking that the sequel trilogy is better is insane. What are you just trying to dig yourself into more of a hole on this? We've moved on from this subject. Also, Midnight Spider-Man is going to become a spider-human hybrid, and then Oscorp is going to use his DNA to make more animal-human hybrids he has to fight. Dude, spoilers. Bro, maybe I was gonna read these comics for the first time in 30 years. Way to go. Maybe someone in the chat was. Hey, Lovecraft's work is great. He was a piece of shit. Okay, say so. Oh, Reborn, hello. How's it going? Good evening. Midnight Universe is starting in August. Why don't you just spoil the whole goddamn thing before we get there? And you thought my Thor 2 take was bad. I know, dude. It's ridiculous. Crazy talk. Is there some Midnight game coming out too? Think I heard about it? Isn't there already a Midnight Suns game? I thought. I need to hydrate. I do too. You do the same, yes. I need to redeem hydrate. Okay, Abdo, I'll take your leave, but don't tell me you're gonna do BGs behind my back. I might. You'll never know. Wait till you're gone. Be like, ha ha ha! He's gone. Battlegrounds commence. It's morning over here, son, but good day, bro. Good day to you. Cashew bought an $80 leather board of Cthulhu for D&D. It was like watching a kid get a PS5 for Christmas. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I will lurk back in later. Well, then no Battlegrounds. We don't do Battlegrounds until you turn your back. Until we're sure you're gone. Oh, man. No, I don't know. We'll keep going. I'm just gonna finish these arenas, I think, because that should take a while longer still, right? Don't we gotta get to like 4 point something million? We gotta do like 40 freaking rounds. I swear, even with boosts, this shit takes for freaking ever. How am I out of boosts for? My boost distribution here is so uneven too. Yeah. I don't want to go open more crystals. Just like such an uneven distribution. Be nice to like trade them in, I guess. They'll mute the stream and keep the tab open. I don't know if you're capable of watching a stream without yapping as much as I do, or nearly as much. No shame in my game. Well, we knew that from the Britney Spears thing earlier. I'm also the dungeon master. So her character is absolutely getting attacked now. Get wrecked, dork. Wow. I mean, I feel like she knew what she was getting into there. I've never done a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, but it's probably something I would find interesting maybe once. I don't know if I'd actually like it more than that. I feel like it's maybe too social for me. I like keeping you nerds at an internet's length distance, you know? Abdo, I just knocked out all tiers of side quest. I got addicted. Wow. What do you get for the lower tiers? Anything cool? Don't encourage him. I am the storm who art approaching. He might start dancing at a Target. Yeah, what is in the lower tiers? I was told I was supposed to do the 2 top tiers for the empowered crystals, but I don't know about anything else. This person's name is Lollymancer. Were you fighting the Necromancer? No, I was fighting the Lollymancer. Damn it, and it's all mutants. Great. I got Null and AA upgraded at every level, so doing the lower levels was a breeze. What do you get though? I haven't looked at the rewards. Rank and material, really? I wanted the tier 4 basic. I've not heard anything from them yet about the differences in the side quest from the Mysterium store, or if they're changing anything about the levels in the Mysterium store either. I'm not really thrilled about that. They're just 3 and 4 star mats. I do want those though. So, yeah. And it helps the realm. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Maybe I should go do that real quick, because it would help the realm. D&D is so fun. Totally not for everyone though. I didn't want to play until Cashew kept bugging me about it. Now I have a D&D-ish all over the place. I've sworn like so many times. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Lollymancer Squints, that's what it was? Right? For the realm? Sire? Do you mean? Did anyone ever play Lords of the Realm? I loved that game back in the day. Haven't thought about that forever. Lords of the Realm, and you like take over counties next to you kind of, and you have to build up your armies. And there's siege stuff. Oh god, I haven't thought about that game forever. That'd be fun for retro gaming. I don't even know where you could play that though. The graphics have got to be so crappy too, by today's standards, you know? Damn it, now I kind of want to look that up. Which one was it that I played? Did you ever play Pharaoh too? I remember playing Pharaoh somewhat. Some of these older PC games. Maybe, yeah, it's probably Lords of the Realm too. Yeah, there's definitely Lords of the Realm too. Oh yeah, this looks like shit. Yeah, and you had to like, I can't even really, it's tough to even see here. But you could put 2 knights like this. To like hold a bridge and stuff, and so you could like, you had archers, you had knights, you had cavalry, and you had to like manage your area with food and whatnot. And I think you might have had to even leave some of your fields fallow to have the right crop rotation and stuff. And I remember it's like definitely Lords of the Realm too, because I remember this picture of the knights here, and you have to like siege castles and stuff. And you'd toss down oil and like, yeah, dude, that brings back some fond memories. That had to be somewhere around the Master of Orion 2 kind of gameplay area. Abda, I'm about to order some cheese chalupas from Taco Bell. My condolences to your bathroom. More like condolences to the plumber. Why? Will you not have enough fiber in your diet on a regular basis? Have you played Middle-earth: Shadow of War? No, I've not. I've not, but I heard good things. Is there a new Lord of the Rings type game coming out that's big and open world or something? I bought everything in Mysterium and it's still at 49k. Yeah, I think it's just like a get used to having a bunch of it kind of thing. I guess I could go buy that stuff too. Nah, bro, my parents didn't raise me to eat my fruits and vegetables. Well, that's unfortunate. Because fruits and vegetables are both delicious with enough salt and butter or other seasoning, garlic, and extremely good for you. Hasn't that been teased for like a half a decade now? We still haven't heard anything. The Lord of the Rings thing? Maybe. I don't know. But I've never played a Lord of the Rings game, so I'm not sure. Bro, doesn't butter just make it unhealthy? No, you still get the vitamins and minerals and stuff from the vegetables. There's a Lord of the Rings game being made in the style of Hogwarts Legacy, and Hogwarts Legacy was incredibly good. I do know Captain Bay loved that, yeah. I heard that I saw somewhere like a thing, like a little post on Instagram or something stupid that like season 2 of the Harry Potter TV show has already been renewed. HBO's already picked it up. And like, wow, okay, that hasn't, the season 1 hasn't even come out yet. And I've literally heard no one who's excited about it besides maybe 1 or 2 people randomly in chat who said they were excited. And otherwise, you know, like literally never heard anyone with any interest in rebooting the Harry Potter show movies into a show. It was like, nope, HBO's already going with season 2. Super duper exciting. They're very confident about that, I guess. Which reminds me of Family Guy when Peter took Joe's pool. You can't just come over here and annex my pool. Oh, putty. Hogwarts Legacy was awesome. I need a sequel already. I heard good things, yeah. I just never cared that much about Harry Potter. New Harry Potter show doesn't exist. F that ish with a habanero cactus dildo. Wow. Seems maybe slightly extreme, but okay, if you say so. I've heard the Hogwarts Legacy comparison before, but the reason I'm concerned about that is because while I liked playing Hogwarts Legacy, I found it unbelievably boring to watch on stream. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I don't know. Not every game is good for streaming. I mean, shit, dude, I'm playing Arena and you're hanging out, so that's more because we can talk easily, you know? MCOC is a oddly streamable game to people who are in the community and like it. It's not like... It's so weird because I'll watch someone who's got like thousands of people watching them on Twitch and their chat's just like, brr, brr, you know, it's like, you can't even ever get any message read. You can't even see, I don't know. That seems like a weird, those aren't streams that are very exciting for me to watch because I think the fact that there's not a billion of us in here, while obviously the more people there are here, the better it is for me to try to survive and make a living and stuff. The worse it is in some ways for the experience of people, you know? Hogwarts Legacy combat system is one of the best I've ever played. Interesting. Play some chess. One day I saw Barrowman was streaming it. 30 people were watching. Yeah, I mean, if it's, you know, someone you like, hopefully you'll watch them do whatever. Because, like, obviously, I want to play other games. I do play other games. And those streams are much less viewed than MCOC streams, that's for sure. I would love to get as many people watching this on every stream that I do as we do on MCOC, but I'm realistic about it too. Now, speaking of not realistic, bullseye beating thing, not too realistic. Not too realistic. I'll watch Abdo play anything but COD or Fortnite. Well, you're in luck because probably not going to be playing either of those. Although, what about story mode of COD. What if, for example, I was in the mood to play Call of Duty, let's say 2, and kill a bunch of Nazis? How would you feel about that? I was there for 5 minutes because I got triggered. Abda plays Minecraft. No, never. Not even for a sponsorship. Sorry, Lefty. Even the story mode sucks unless you play the OGs? Well, yeah. I wouldn't mind a campaign stream. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know, like, I played plenty of, like, Modern Warfare 4 on, you know, versus kind of whatever, you know, you call that. My brain's not thinking right now. I played that. That's why my Xbox gamer tag is I prestiged your mom. Because like that was how you leveled up, was you prestiged to the next level. And so that's why I changed my name to that. By the way, still 10 of the best dollars I've ever spent in my entire life was changing my name from whatever it originally was to I prestiged your mom. But, you know, I always liked the campaign mode more, I would say, too. It was just more fun for me. Oh, Modern Warfare Trilogy and Black Ops 1 are final good stories. That's probably where I stopped playing, too. I would probably watch you if you played Tetris. Swiss Beats. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? I was never really that good at Tetris. Like, I was okay at it, but never, like, super good. But thank you. My mom loved Tetris. Man, that was like... I would put the... Like, she probably played Game Boy a little more than I did, because I'd put it down and play something else, and she'd play Tetris. Even zombies could be fun if it was someone like Captain Bay or something. That'd be hilarious. I want Lefty to play frickin' through the campaign mode of Halo with me, but he's like, no, my Xbox is in the bedroom. Like, oh, you can't just pick it up and move it to the goddamn office space? If you change your YouTube name to I Prestige Your Mom, I'll upgrade my membership to the highest tier. For how long? It's probably taken already. Also, are memberships cheaper where you're at? I don't know if this is a good deal. I'm pretty sure change my name. Yeah, no, I changed my name to Abbong in the CCP server, but I think now I've changed it to Abdon't Gaming. Abdo, Cashew, and Abyss playing zombies would probably be a riot. It would be probably better then. In that case, we're gonna do that. We might as well play Helldivers. Still one of my favorite songs. What? Guitar intensifies. Give me 115. Are you talking about the Halo song? The theme? Wish you had a PlayStation so you could play the Spider-Man games? Yeah. Maybe someday. That's another thing that I, you know, would be another stream upgrade I should buy rather than spending money on kabamining stuff. The Invincible Versus has a campaign you can play. That's my plan. So yeah. Maybe we just forgo Throwback Thursday since nobody cares anyways. Maybe do that tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna do freaking MCOC so long as there's the CCP drops, and then Friday and Saturday I'm gonna do MCOC because, you know, the new campaign starts. So maybe my son, well, except for Friday and Saturday, I'm going to the game and going to the meetup. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Who the hell knows what I'm doing? I don't know. I think did I already have a thumbnail made for Invincible Versus? I think I might. In Helldivers, I would totally use the kick emote to boot Abdo off the exfil ship at the end. That is mean and rude. What the hell? Cashew gets so prickly online, he's a boomer. Wow. Getting called out. One of my favorite console genres is the zombie survival one. I've got so many titles in that I absolutely love, but you said that's not your cup of tea. No, I've played some. I don't hate those necessarily. I still see tons of people online playing Dead by Daylight. It often seems like women play Dead by Daylight quite a lot on Twitch, and I'm not really sure why that is. Like, what is attractive in particular to women about that game? More so than other games that I see. Like, the person I knew in real life who streamed on Twitch too, that was her game as well. I'm like, I don't know really what the deal with that is or why, but there seems to be something about it attracting the ladies for some reason. Because those women want to F the killers? The zombies? That seems like a bit of a stretch. Ladies do generally like horror stuff, though. Well, not all of them, but many of them. But zombies? I don't know. That's a weird kink. They get to be young and run from the creeps. They are reliving their childhood. That's sad. Like, I wasn't trying to turn this into a depressing discussion of toxic masculinity. God, Jesus. Dead by Daylight isn't zombies? Wait, I thought it was. Is it not zombies? What is it then? Maybe I misunderstood. I totally thought that was a zombie game. How much is this messing with your world, Casual Cashew? Are you like George? You're killing Independent George! Worlds are colliding! And what are you guys both on, like, separate phones watching, or what are you doing? This cracks me up. All right, what is the top of this arena? 4.2. Good lord. Two recommendations I've got for you are Days Gone and Far Cry 6. The former because the best zombie survival game I've seen, and the latter because it has Giancarlo Esposito in it, and you should need no more reason than that. No, that's fair. I have played Far Cry 5, I think. But not all the way through, like a bit. And Days Gone, no, I've not played. What's the one where you have awakened the witch and then you're that's basically it? You just run away and die. I've only played Far Cry Primal. It was pretty good. There's a lot of like Sony PlayStation games that I really want to play. Far Cry 6 sucked. Just play 3. It's so much better. Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical survival game that has 4 people playing as survivors and 1 person playing as a killer trying to stop the 4 survivors from escaping. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought like it was a zombie apocalypse world. I didn't realize it was just general other apocalypse world. I don't mind. She's in the room. She's supposed to be studying though. Hey, other mother's favorite. First of all, maybe consider shortening your name to something easier to read. Second of all, yeah, you should be studying. Get to studying. Oh, crap. I just lost a Starkey. It's embarrassing. Oh, what are you going to do? Dude, this does... No wonder I never do this arena. This is freaking... Takes for goddamn ever. I miss old school games like Just Cause and Mercenaries. They don't make games like that anymore. I might play... have I ever played Mercenaries on the channel? I feel like maybe I started to. Or maybe we were streaming other stuff and I maybe did. Mercenaries is super freaking fun though. I might do a full playthrough of Mercenaries at some point. That game is like, yeah, that game's just dumb. I already made my study guides and cards. Now I'm here solely to embarrass the nut. All right, okay, I'll accept that. Generally speaking, I am on your side too, because you let it be known that he is in fact a fart. And it's been just projection this whole time calling me a fart. So I appreciate that. Yeah, you should. So much fun. It is. It's so like... it's so of its time too. Like... Because, yeah. Politically speaking, many things have changed since then, shall we say. God of the Abyss, come over to Twitch so I can time you out for that slander, please and thank you. Just Cause 3 is awesome. Never played that one. Also, I really, really wish that someone would remake the Wing Commander series. Or at least, like, you know, upscale Wing Commander into, like, glorious whatever, you know, K they could get it to these days. Did anyone ever play Wing Commander? Do you remember Mark Hamill and Wing Commander? Do you remember Privateer 2 The Darkening with Clive Owen? Like, that was some good stuff. He is such a fart. OMG. Appreciate it. Oh, no. You didn't. Sucka tried to play me, but you never paid me. Never? What's that? I loved the Cybertron Transformers game. Was it kind of short? I feel like I might have played that. I want Gauntlet back, like Gauntlet Legends. I don't think I played that. This event is amazing. I'm definitely about to max out my credit card on it. I can only assume you forgot your /S on that. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Mercenaries 2 theme, one of the best theme songs ever written. Oh, okay. I think I played Mercenaries. I don't remember if I ever played Mercenaries 2. It's okay. Tina loves me more. Them's is fighting words, man. Them's is fighting words. Although you did say she was the spawn of Satan, so... Is it really that much of a good thing to say that she loves you more? No, not about that. God of the Abyss sent her a $5. Thank you very much, sir. Saying the Cybertron games deserve a dono. Well, I didn't even say that. So, hey, Beamer. Thanks, buddy. I wasn't even the one who said that, but God of the Abyss, Beamer, thank you both very much. Like, I appreciate it. You know what was a stupid fun game too? True Crime Streets of LA. I remember that. Did I play it? I don't know. Nobody played Wing Commander though, or Privateer, really? Nobody who's in here? Damn, man. Those were some of my favorite games. space, you know, battle simulators because I love sci-fi, so you know. But the Clive Owen, the fact they used to get like full on actual actors to do cutscenes for video games was super awesome. He totally stole my cat's love with his fart whimsy, like a siren that only kills joy instead of people. Wow. Wow. That is craziness right there. What if you just got another cat? Have you considered that? Show him who's boss. N64. I mean, it was probably Wing Commander was on there. I remember first getting it from. So no lie, back in the day, the video store, Blockbuster kind of stuff, you could rent a console. And so my parents, like in the summertime or spring break or whatever, would let me rent a console for the weekend. Basically, like a 3-day rental, right? And I would just play that like crazy. One of them, I'm pretty sure that I rented at some point, was a 3DO. I want to say the 3DO was Panasonic. And it might have been one of the earliest, like, CD kind of consoles. Because I know, like, Sega had a CD console, right? It wasn't Genesis, obviously. That was cartridges. It was Sega Dreamcast was CDs, I think. But I want to say the 3DO was, like... I want to say it was Panasonic. And I definitely remember playing Wing Commander on that. Fart Whimsy? I thought you were the writer, too. Fart Whimsy's pretty good, though. Oh god, Tina would go crazy. You never know. Maybe she'd love another cat. Damn it, dude. How am I out of... Oh. How am I out of boost but not done with this effing arena? It's insane. Never played a game that old. My journey started with PS2. I only played Ninja Turtles and Racing and then played Mario on the Wii. Okay, question to both chats. When Abdo hopefully reads this, has anyone ever played a game called Metro Exodus? Is that the one in Russia? I think I've seen a review of it. Never played it, but it looked really cool. Yeah. I've seen it both, never played it. Yeah, seen it, but never played it. Yeah. That, I think they're like kind of underground and stuff. That looked like a cool game. I never played it though. Sega Saturn 2. Maybe I'm thinking of the Saturn rather than the Dreamcast. Yeah. You guys seriously don't know what I'm talking about with Wing Commander and frickin' Mark Hamill and John Rhys Davies and Ginger Allen, the porn star, and like Tom Wilson, the maniac, Biff from Back to the Future. You got like no one's ever. Oh my god. I might have to find a video. I don't want a copyright strike. I don't think I can get one, but I might have to show you guys. Dude, because like the full-on video cutscenes were great. Oh no. Carl, are you still here? I think we've run out of whiskey. Damn it. That Redbreast only took me 3 nights to go through. That's no good. Way too fast. Pretty good whiskey. Somebody redeem hydrate too. He talks so much random shit, it's hard not to pick up some zingers here and there. Credit where it's due. Okay. Metro is also effing awesome, but it can be hard. I accidentally soft locked myself and never went back. Interesting. I was late in the stream, but True Crime Streets of LA was goated. Yeah, so we just mentioned that. Okay, let's see. Let me find. Let's say. Here's a picture of the cast, but it's too damn small. I can't really. Can't really see it that well. Maybe I just go to IMDb. 1994, Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. Hopefully this trailer is fine.
Come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingmen are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely, sir.
You're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps.
I don't want the music to F us up or anything. I don't think it would, but dude, I owned this and never played it. Oh my god, it was so good, man. Like, it was so much fun. So this was Wing Commander 3. So Wing Commanders 1 and 2 are not live action like that. They are like cartoony kind of in the animations, but 3 and 4 and 5 all have cutscenes with like full-on actors. Look at this cast, man. Close that garbage. Like, this dude's like definitely an actor, but yeah, it's got Malcolm McDowell in it. Mark Hamill, Malcolm McDowell, John Rhys Davies. That's Gimli. Jason Bernard, Tom Wilson, Ginger Lynn, Jennifer McDonald. I think it was that brunette that was in that there. Courtney Gaines, Francois Chow. I most recently saw him in like the Expanse, right? Josh Lucas. Yeah, dude, this was such a like GOAT cast. Tim Curry. Come on, man. This like you guys are missing out if you never played that game. And that was just 3, and they made 4 and they made 5. And then they also made actually shit. Let me go back to that. Where was hang on. Yeah, so 96 then was 96 they made Privateer 2 The Darkening, where so Wing Commander, you are like in Wing Commander, it's a plot of like a war basically versus the Kilrathi. They're these cat aliens, right? Tina would love them. And in Privateer 2, you're like on a ship and you're running through the campaign, right? In Privateer 2 or Privateer 1, I suppose, too, which I never played, you're like your own ship and you're going out and running separate missions and stuff. And yeah, it's freaking stars like Clive Owen, John Rowe, John Hurt, Jurgen Prochnow or whatever. Dude, David Warner. Dude. Matilda May might also be a porn star. Dave McCallum. Yeah, Christopher Walken, I forgot, was in it. Oh my god, dude. Like, the people they used to get for these movies back in the mid-90s, like, dude, all sorts of nostalgia. But those games, as far as I know, have never been remastered. And, like, I would love to see those games remastered and put out and play those. That'd be so much fun. All I heard was porn star, and let me find a video. Ginger Allen, I think, the blonde. Yeah, I think. Yeah, dude, it was so much. Those games, those are some of my favorite games ever. Like, I had a joystick for the actual joystick controller for like the game and stuff. Just kidding. I'm sure it's a great game. I've just never heard of it before, which is surprising with that kind of a cast, right? Like, it's incredible. Like, I don't. It's an absolute shame they haven't been remastered. So did you go from the bad movie to 2D Starship stuff, or did they have 3D? It was 2D, which is the studio associated with them. It's Origin, I believe, and like a big name in video games back in the mid-90s was Origin, and like Chris something or other, I want to say. Chris something. Kind of in the same way that like Sid Meier was a name with Civilization and that kind of stuff. It was like Chris Roberts, I think. Like you knew Chris Roberts game kind of thing, you know? Like, oh dude, I would love to see those games remastered. Have you seen the video of Tim Curry in Command & Conquer barely holding it together in the take they used for the game? No, No. What's up, Sunspotted? How's it going? Who'd you get from the sigil key? I got Null. I got Dust, so Dust and Null were probably the two I wanted the most. Congratulations on your Null. I have not spent anything. I might maybe get the $50 offer. Someone encouraged me to get the $50 offer. Skylanders was cool. Never played that one. Privateer 2 was almost more fun because you were your own ship and you ran these missions and you'd pick them up, and like it got repetitive because you were so like Wing Commander, you would go through the missions and it had a story overall and it took you through the campaign, and you could like fail at the missions and the war would go badly and you'd have to like go through different parts of it, right? Privateer was different in that you're running your own like missions, and so you'd get like, here's a bounty for taking out pirates in this sector. And so it got a little repetitive in that kind of stuff, but there was also a story along with that where like Clive Owen has lost his memories and he's discovering stuff. Dude, just weird visuals and stuff too. Is it Origin Systems? Because if I remember correctly, that studio was bought and assassinated by EA. That would probably make sense, yeah. Christopher Robbins? Roberts. They even have the King of New York in it. He's walking over here. Dude, not maybe last year. I can't remember exactly when. But there was we're downtown and going to the Seahawks game, I think, and just out of like across the street, I hear someone, "Hey, I'm walking here." And I swear to God, we were playing the Giants. And I was like, no way, dude. Was that really a guy from New York over there? Like, that's too cheesy. That can't be real, right? Have you met my wife? She's a bobcat. I can't do. I used to do a better Christopher Walken impression. It's been ages since I've tried. Oh come on! Couldn't have been ahead to do it. Whale out and flex the blubber baldy and eat your celery too. Man, I just don't think it's worth it. I don't really have the money to spend on that. B, can always justify spending any money on the game or video games and whatnot because I can then write it off for taxes, but doesn't really mean that it's a good decision. And C, nah, man, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's worth it. Like, of those champions, Dust is the only one I already have at rank 4. Null I have at rank 3. White Tiger might be rank 1. Who else do we have? Spot? Spot might be rank 1. Oh, Atuma I guess is rank 3. Who else in there? What's the other one? I put in the Mercenaries 2 theme and the Tim Curry video in the Discord view. And for after the stream, Tim Curry's the man. Okay. Fair enough. I'll check him out. Zaza way better than Shrooms. What? They're completely different things. I haven't done Shrooms in ages. That sounds like a good time. Damn it, you asked to be convinced. I know, and you weren't doing a very good job. Like, you gotta try harder, man. No. Oh. Fudge. Fudge knuckle. We can't be. Is 4.2 the end? Is it 4.3? Where's the end of these goddamn arenas, man? Some of the most boring. There's no way I'm gonna be able to resist doing Battlegrounds, guys. We're just gonna do Battlegrounds tomorrow. Like, there's no way I can just do this arena non-stop like this. This is insane. Oh, Zaza is just weed. I'm good. Weed makes me sad. I'll stick to shrooms. They're completely different things. I do remember you talking about weed, I think, at some point, though. Or like, weren't you guys going on a camping trip or something? Did you do shrooms recently? Or relatively recently? I haven't done shrooms in years. I microdosing for mental health is a good thing. Rank up White Tiger Man. That's what I pulled. Then I finally ranked her up and to rank 4, and she was sitting in rank 3 for a long time. Just so many other Mystic champions I like more who are 2A defender or who 2A champions and who deal more damage on attack. I feel like too. Like I don't realistically see her making my deck very often. It's 4.4. God, why? God. Twitchers who haven't gotten your drops yet, you better appreciate this. I'm doing this for you. Did Casher tell you about when we did shrooms and he kept talking about the stars like a poet from the 1700s? No, he didn't mention that. Abdo, you should dabble in some shrooms and do an Emperor Palpatine cosplay stream. I wouldn't want to be recording myself on mushrooms. I remember the last time, actually, I think the last time I did mushrooms, how many years ago was it at this point? I would say probably at least 6 or 7. I remember dropping by Brian's stream when I was coming down and being like, nope, I'm still too high for this. I'm out of here. I remember trying to do Alliance Quest. We were definitely still using Corvus for map 6, 7, 8. When was Corvus big? Before Hercules. And I definitely remember trying to do Corvus. When was the time when we would time out against the boss? When you could still do that? Was the boss like Sabretooth or Omega Red or someone? I definitely remember whatever time that was and trying to play this stupid ass game when I was high on the mushroom still, and I was just like, nope, I can't do this. This is visually too... Map 6, maybe, yeah. I remember being just visually too intense for me, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna try. I was like, I'll just pop the game on real quick just for fun and see what's up. Because most of the time I was just hanging out with friends and chain smoking cigarettes, basically. We waited like quite a long time, and I was like, okay, I think I'm safe to drive home. Do not do this, please. But I was like, I think I'm like, nowadays if I did it, I would freaking not. I would get an Uber, you know. But I was like, I think I'm safe to drive home. I feel like I've come down pretty much. I get in the car, I start driving, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I think I'm safe. I think I'm okay. And then I get to this section. It was also a very short distance. There's no excusing it. I should not have been driving. But I get to this section of the road to where they had just redone it. And so all the paint was really fresh. And the nighttime like reflector strips hadn't been worn away yet. And I got to that section. It's probably like a mile from my my home. I'm feeling good, and I get there and I'm like, oh god, no. I'm doing like 25 miles an hour. Again, there's no justification. Bad Abdo, bad Aaron, should not have done this. When I get to that section and the lights, I'm just like, nope, my visuals are still fucked up. Please just be good. Just get home. Just get home. Don't hurt anyone. Don't hurt yourself. Don't run over a cat. Don't whatever. Just get home. And the reflective strips were so, in the same way that the video game, it was just messing up my visuals too much. I was just like, nope, get home. was bad. Nowadays, never would I do that. And it was really just because I thought I was okay, because I was sitting around an apartment where nothing was triggering me that way. So I just couldn't tell until I was in the car. And like driving in the car, normally just it looked fine. But like it was like those reflective strips, I was like, oh, no, not good, bad. Did bro just make a 6-7 joke? I would never. Oh, and that was after eating like a quarter of an ounce of mushrooms, which is probably more than you should do. So there was that too. Abdo, you love puns. I don't. Why? No, they're the lowest form of humor. What are you talking about? Mrs. Abyss is playing Tamagotchi Life, made one of her characters look like Mothman and named him Moth Gideon. Okay, well, I can kind of appreciate that, but no, I don't appreciate that much. Doing this in one sitting is pretty heroic. They should thank you profusely for this, right? Twitchers. Send me your Prime subs, please and thank you. It's a lot of shrooms. Yeah, it was a mistake. Because I was like, what? No, there's 4 of us. We just split it into a quarter, right? And I hadn't bought them for a while. And my buddy had never done mushrooms before. He'd done acid, but he never done mushrooms. And I was like, oh, mushrooms are pretty much the same thing, slightly different intensity, duration, maybe a little mild tummy ache, you know, whatever. But so similar hallucinogens usually don't last as long as the acid. We just split it up into fourths, and we split it up and we're doing it, and the other 2 dudes are kind of like, and my buddy's like, is this right? And like as we'd eaten it already, like we took it, we cut it up into quarters and, you know, caps and stems here and there, and the other guys were like, how much was this, dude? And I was like, I think I got like a half ounce from him, so we're each taking a quarter. And then I realized, I looked back at my phone and I was like, oh shit, this was an ounce. Whoops. So we took double the dose that I meant for us to take. And I told them afterwards, the other 2 guys, but I didn't tell my buddy who'd never done them before. And I was just like, shit. Yeah, you'll get through it fine. It's fine. I remember sitting for most of the time on the back porch, chain smoking cigarettes and helping him to get through that. It was apparently what you call a hero's dose. I don't know. It was fun. His first time. Yeah. My bad. I've never even had a buzz before. Well, some people, that's the right choice for them in life. Other people's, not so much. How you doing though, Killer Core? What's going on? Got it. So you hit a cat, ran through 2 red lights, and saw a UFO. Notes taken. No, it's definitely not what happened. I've ever run over a cat before, unfortunately, but there was nothing I could do about it. So, not under the influence, which kind of was worse. Kind of would have rather been drunk. Damn it, Beamer, now I really want to play Cybertron games again. I feel like I might have played something like that. Maybe I should look that up too. Unrelated question. Well, what the hell, dude? But I have almost no 4 stars upgraded. Would you recommend it's still worth it to do this arena, or would it be too painful with rank 1s? No, I would not recommend to do it. I would honestly, Samael, I would upgrade him before you try doing it. That with rank 1s? No. I do too, but got delisted from stream, and I don't have my 360 anymore. Wait, what? Oh, Cybertron, sorry. I'm because you guys aren't in the same chat, so I'm talking across the streams and forgot you're mentioning that. I feel like I had to though. It sounds too familiar. Like I can almost picture it. What was there? Were there any numbers that went along with this? If you do look them up there, the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. I don't know. I mean, I'll look it up, but I'm not 100% sure. I've ever played a Transformers game. I just don't remember exactly which it is. Developed by High Moon Studios. Okay, I mean, I'm sure it'll just come up with the previous things you gave me there. No, this is not what I played. Definitely not what I played. Looks cool though, but no. Oh God, guys, we're so close. We are almost there. Damn it, man. I don't want to buy more. Just Googled how much they are now, and holy hell, are they like a collectible thing now? That sounds annoying. I gotta get rid of all my old games and comics and whatnot. I remember Faust asking about all the old games I put in the members only video that was, I just need to make that public. I don't know why I haven't already, but like he's just being like, how much do you want for the whole box? I'm like, dude, probably shipping would be expensive, I would imagine. Easily the best Transformers game ever made. Games ever made, okay. Yeah, they look cool. So close to 200 so many times, I just want to hit it so I can be done. Holy moly. Kanga Jenga, how are you doing in the new meta? Send the comics to me and send the other stuff to Cashew. Maybe that's another members only thing we should do at some point. I've talked about that before, just going through all the comics. There's a lot of I just don't think anything is really worth that much, unfortunately. Anyone remember Kabam's Transformers game? For sure. Forged to Fight, and Netflix bought it, and I feel like I want to say they just ended it. Probably, I think they might have just ended the support for it, but Netflix had bought it, so you could play it on Netflix or something. You love that game? I never played it, but I know there were like aspects that I've heard the devs talk about where they would have liked some of the combat things in MCOC, because it had like 3D kind of combat, right? Like I know there are parts of it that people liked. Have any of you guys ever played Raid Shadow Legends? You heard of this game? I don't know. It always is interesting to me how often Raid is advertised. So I'm like, if it's that good, why do you need to advertise it that much? But also it seems like there really are a ton of people who play it. So I don't really know. It's always been kind of confusing to me. Regrettably, yes. Yeah, you did a little bit? Okay. Stuck at 178. Gonna call it for tonight because I feel like I'm about to get tilted. Okay, that's a good idea, probably. Every time it's my 200 match, I fight a Celestial Gamer and get a terrible draft. Ugh. No fun. Raid is like Strike Force with goblins and wizards, but like, does MCOC do better than Strike Force does? I don't know. It seems very... It seems like too hands off compared to MCOC, I guess. But maybe that's what people are going for. Nico and High Evo are the most OP defenders, and the 75% protection is way too frigging strong. There's a 75% protection along with I didn't even read that. Whoops. Cashew has enough stuff. He still needs to move in here. I want his shelves. Specifically? So, are they special shelves? Raid Shadow Legends feels like money laundering somehow. I just don't understand, like, why, if so many people play it, or if it's so good, how they have the money to spend on advertising campaigns, or why they would need to. But, I mean, there's advertising that MCOC does, I just never see it, I guess. Or, like, I don't know. That was when I was like, I felt like, you know what? I feel like I've not like I've made it on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, but like it felt really good to get a sponsorship offer from Raid Shadow Legends and just 100% ignore it. That was like, I was like, that feels good, you know? I don't know. Strike Force is very spendy now, right? Yeah, I stopped playing about 2 years ago because of it. Yeah, I've seen nothing but bad things recently. He has like 400 movies. It's pretty cool. Might make a movie room. Yeah, I know he loves his physical media. I used to have quite a lot of DVDs too. And TV shows. Pretty sure I had all of Buffy and Angel and Deep Space Nine and Star Trek and TNG, at least. All of those on DVD and whatnot. Vindication. Okay, they're not that cool. Calm down, Boomer. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. What about Vindication, though? It's where Vin Diesel dictates something to you. What still had... Okay, this is it. It doesn't matter. This is it. We're done. Oh my god, Taskmaster. Look at this guy. I'll ride that high for weeks. Wow. That is... interesting. That's the word I'm going to use for it. Interesting. Zoe, I hear you. Oh, damn it. We're past due for your medicine again, aren't we? Sorry, puppers. I'll get that for you here in just a second. Are we close to the realm key yet? I have not looked. We can look before we end the stream. King Jenga, am I playing him right? Am I playing him right? I guarantee I could have made an event involving 7-star Taskmaster the community would be more excited about than this current Garbo. I don't know about that. You sure about that, bud? You sure about that? I still have an original set of 3 of the extended edition Lord of the Rings DVRs with the limited edition case and DVD covers. I think one of the only physical media things I'm going to keep are the Lord of the Rings books that I got from my mom as a present for her like birthday one year. I think they're pretty early edition Lord of the Rings hardcovers. I think that's probably one of the only books I'm actually going to keep. Oh my god. Praise be to Chibas. We are done with all of the arenas. How does anyone do all of this garbage every 3 days? Like, The 2 7-star ones don't really bother me that much. But Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know if putting on all those boosts makes anything faster. I feel like the time spent applying the boosts and opening the crystals for the boosts feels slower somehow. Like, my God, that took forever. Claim rewards, Midamorphosis event. Ah! We get, wait, what is this? Is this the wrong thing? This is not the right one, right? It's not the realm one. Realm event. Looks like we're not there yet. Is this that is close though, huh? It's at 112 and we're at 105. Okay. Well, what did I just grab? What were those things? Were those just random? What did I get? Oh, 7-star Metamorphosis crystals. Okay. Are these just 7-star champions? Oh, okay. Yay. Okay. I could have saved those for my 7-star opening video. Yay! Champions. Cool. Okay. Super duper exciting. 7-star. I didn't realize they were just fully formed 7-star crystals. I'm like, all right, cool. There's a reason I ignore the 4-star arena. Well, because your 4 stars are rank 1 apparently. So 4-star 1 is brutal. It is. My mom has first edition cover sets of all the Harry Potter books. Does she also hate? Never mind. Get to beating up those pumpkins and squirrels up, kids. Yeah, exactly. Beat up the pumpkin heads and the squirrel ladies. All right. I can't physically take any more, but I can send you to someone else who is streaming and in the content creator program. How long has Max been streaming? 3 hours and 33 minutes. Bet he's going to be done relatively soon. Dread's only been on for an hour, and so I would expect him to be going for longer than Max, probably. So let us create a raid. XO Dread OX. And Twitcher's still trying to get your CCP drops. I shall send you away to Dread. Make sure to drop the old hashtag drunk raid on him. Dr. Drunk, that's not right. Drunk raid. Make sure to drop that on him. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I'm doing yet. I probably want to try to squeeze in some MCOC, but I really want to play a different game tomorrow. So we will see. Raid Ace. All right, we'll do that on YouTube's as well. But I'm going to send you guys over there now for the raid on Dread. Thank you guys for hanging out on Twitch, though. Have a good rest of your night. Peace. That is done. Let's find Ace on the YouTubers. I'm sure Ace is going to be opening stuff. Dude, I really don't like the fact that YouTube doesn't organize who's ever live and move it up to the top of your chat anymore. Like, super duper annoying. Wait, is Ace live? Wait, is my browser broken? What is going on here? Nope, there he is. Okay, no, it was busted for a second there. Hang on. Get that link for you guys as well. So, there we go. That is a link to Ace. You can also drop the hashtag drunk raid. Wish him good fortune in his opening. And I'm gonna eat an edible, take Zoe outside, give her medicine, and maybe try to finish off Maul Shadow Legend Lord something. Yeah. Invincible tomorrow. I wanted to play it tonight. I really want to get to it. It's Thursday, though, for Throwback Thursday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cashew is a fart. That is true. Yeah. Hey, Godidibus, shout out to you. Thank you very much for being our big shot of the evening. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord what's going on. To stream, yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'll let you guys know what's going on either way in the Discord. As per usual, if you're opening stuff up, use my damn code cheers if you're buying stuff. I mean, if you're opening stuff up, good luck. Fable tomorrow. Yeah, we need to finish off Fable. I want to finish that off. It's really not that popular, so I just kind of want to get it done. So, yeah. We will see. We'll see what we do tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world. See you soon. Peace.